paying thousands of dollars for a guided anti-meditation class. So you visualize something you don't like. So for me, I've got a big mental image of James Corden. Grr, I'm gritting my teeth. I gotta let all this anger out. Where's my stick? And then spiritual fairy godmother gives you permission to start yelling while hitting the ground with a stick till your arms give out. It's an actual caveman course. The lady behind it is a self-proclaimed mystic whose supernatural ability is getting middle-aged women to empty their piggy banks for her. And her rage ritual she describes as, when people do this and give themselves permission to release their anger, their capacity for joy actually expands. Which is a bunch of fucking mumbo-jumbo. Like, this gobbledygook is something you see in every angle of these scams. Like, alpha male boot camps do the same thing. Right now, you're a broken man and only we can fix you because we're gonna give you the capacity for success. So give us $18,000 so we can stick this hose up your ass. They're able to feel more happiness and pleasure, and they go home to their families with more gratitude and ease and peace. That's like the same goofy logic in the Purge movies. Alright, we're gonna make murder legal for one day, so that way you can get it all out of your system, and you won't want to murder anyone else for the entire 364 other days. This is like that same thought process. Alright, we're gonna go to the rage retreat for a little while, and you can scream a lot while swinging a stick, so when you go home, you're gonna be so much more peaceful, and you won't have any rage left, and you won't get angry again. As I've said in some of the alpha male courses where they have you scream into the instructor's bosom, literally just motorboating a dude's chest while screaming, I have said that it is definitely relieving to yell. Just have this big emotional dump. Ah! It feels great sometimes just to let it all out. I get it. And you know what the beauty of that is? It's free. You shouldn't be paying thousands of fucking dollars to do that. You can do it now. And I guess I should mention that she does have another more financially viable option where it's a one-day ticket at $222 per person. Now, just to put that in perspective, for 222 clams, you can just go to a fucking smash room right now, get yourself a sledgehammer or a baseball bat or your medieval weapon of choice, and just start breaking shit while yelling and screaming. That is like a full body release. It's very emotional if you want it to be, I guess. It's significantly cheaper, you're not getting scammed, and you get to have fun with it. Why not just do a smash room? Like, this has no advantages at all except you go into a forest for it, which doesn't do anything. And it's not even like she's trying to sell it as that, like, oh, it improves your connection to nature through, like, this, you know, chakra realignment with the Earth's magnetic crust. Like, she's not even trying any of those weird angles that we see a lot. She is literally just saying, hey, come swing a stick and yell. Well, then let me cosplay as your financial advisor real quick. Save yourself the doubloons and go to a smash room right now if you think this is something that's going to help you feel better and, like, let off some steam. Go to smash room, save yourselves a lot of money, and bust up a car, destroy a toaster, fucking, I don't know, blast an old kitchen sink, whatever they have there, and start yelling and screaming, get real primal and guttural with it. Like, there is no reason anyone should be paying thousands of dollars or even the couple hundred dollars to do this rage retreat. It's just a scam.
Now, participants are encouraged to scream, to think of people and experiences that have wronged them, and swing big sticks for up to 20 minutes or until they can no longer move their arms as a way to release their emotions.
This is a place where we get to go full out without any feeling of restriction.
Hey, it's me, Charles, again, your spiritual Gary Godfather, your spiritual fairy godfather here. Just go to a smash room instead. You don't have to pay me for this advice here. Wish granted. You want to blow off some steam and scream and swing a stick? Go to a smash room. It's not nearly as much money as this. Okay, fairy godfather out. Poof.
Who has made me angry? Who has hurt me? Who has broken me? Who has cut me down?
Now, the rage rituals go down in the forest so that they don't have to worry about bothering people nearby. And if you're thinking of joining a rage ritual, the packages range from $2,000 to $4,000. And you know people online are sharing their thoughts on this creative therapeutic outlet. One user said, where is this? Asking for a friend.
This has nothing to do with the rage ritual anymore, but the video that I was linked here, I just find it very interesting, the comments they pick out. So that one right there, that has no updates at all. That seems like a comment production might have left there just to seed something in here that's positive. Somehow they only found positive comments when I know people would be clowning on this. 100%. I know for a fact they are because I looked at other uploads and most of the comments are laughing at it. Yet somehow they found the only 3 positive comments buried deep within there. I just thought that was kind of interesting to point out.
And this user said, I want in, while this user said, I wish women would just take their rage out on the people that are enraging them. These rituals are like a bandage for a bleeding wound. Now, Mia Magic said the next retreat will be in August, and the location will be in France. So BG Squad, how do you feel about this rage ritual? And are you thinking of going to one too? Share your thoughts in the comments.
I hope you don't mind if I share my thoughts in this video. I will not be attending. And I encourage everybody else to do the same. Please stop paying thousands of dollars for things you can do yourself for free. You are getting absolutely nothing of value out of this, except I guess if you wanted to go to France. I mean, I guess if you want to take a vacation to France, but it seems like all you do there is go to France and swing a stick in the forests. Basically what you're doing is you're paying for this lady's vacation spots. That's more what it seems like to me. She's like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be in France because you're able to scream louder there, and like the forests are super isolated and serene. So yeah, this next one's gonna be in France. It's $4,000, by the way. Like, it seems like all you're doing is financing her traveling. Like, that's what the impression I get. There's no reason that it needs to go overseas. You can do this in any fucking forest ever. It's just so obviously a scam, taking advantage of gullible people. It's so fucking ridiculous, but that's just kind of the day and age. People are more than willing to just part with tons and tons of money for absolutely no reason at all. But yeah, I want to talk about this a little bit. That's it. See ya. Yeah, unfortunately, the title of the video is not misleading. Mr. Lonely himself, Akon, is behind a massive scam. If any of you watching grew up in the 90s or early 2000s, I'm sure that name rings a lot of bells because Akon is an artist who was responsible for some absolutely iconic boner jams back in the day. And a few years ago, he decided to pitch a city, Akon City, which would be powered by the blockchain and have their own form of currency called A-Coin. And I've got to tell you, the design documents here, the blueprints, the renders of what Akon City could look like are so outrageous it almost makes the Willy Wonka experience look like a good idea. I feel like everyone who takes even a glance at the proposed Akon City documents will immediately write it off as being impossible and just a load of baloney. And they'd be 100% right in that assumption. This will never happen. This city looks like something out of Final Fantasy. It's just not really feasible. Yet, Akon, as well as other collaborators, are doing their best to try and make it a reality. Though after years of work, the only thing they have to show for it is a single welcome center that has a graffitied picture of Akon on the side. And it doesn't really welcome you to anything because there's nothing to show for it. It just welcomes you to something that's emptier than my colon after eating Greek yogurt first thing in the morning. It takes you to basically just an empty field, though there is a single building skeleton there that has a staircase and that's it, and then just a bunch of cattle roaming freely. So there is no real progress being made on Akon City, and it really seems like from the beginning this was supposed to be just either a full-blown scam or just a narcissistic ego piece for Akon. Because it makes no sense why Akon would introduce a cryptocurrency to Akon City when a lot of African regions already use cryptocurrency in their day-to-day lives. If he was really trying to make this a real thing that wasn't just trying to take advantage and exploit people, it would have made more sense for him to just use the already established Bitcoin or Ethereum, which is prevalent throughout Africa. But instead he introduced his own cryptocurrency and said, I am the bank. He also is the douchebag behind A-Coin fucking a ton of early investors. So they actually did sell A-Coin, and a lot of people bought into it, and then it immediately collapsed. It went from 132% gain to a 60% loss, and then started offering refunds. And all these investors, when trying to get their refund, basically just got cold-shouldered and never got their refunds for this. They basically just got lugged like everyone else did the crypto boom a few years ago. But anyway, I recommend checking out Patrick CC's video for an in-depth look at a lot of what went on behind the scenes at Akon City and Akon himself here. I want to show you what Akon City was supposed to look like and how fucking stupid this entire project seems just from like an outside perspective. It really looks like an impossible to complete task that somehow Akon promised would be done by 2024, and yet all they have right now is like a bare bones welcome center and like a single like skeleton of another building. It's about as bad as the Soulja Boy Game Boy. Okay, show a little respect for the Soldier console. Also, Akon City is so much worse than just releasing a fraudulent game console. It is disgusting to compare the two. Akon City is like the most egregious, over-the-top scam. Like, it's so much worse. Akon actually has a video showcasing it. Look up, this is Akon City. I don't think I ever saw this. I only ever read about Akon City. So here's the entertainment district. What are these? These aren't even buildings. This looks like when you go into Roller Coaster Tycoon and fuck up the terrain. Who's your architect? This is what it looks like when you like actually trip acid for the first time. It's even bad CG. Yeah. It's melted. Yeah, I guess their chief architect is Salvador Dali. Brought him back with the Akon City in-house necromancer. The Tech District? What does this mean? Tech 003421? What tech what? What is the tech? What are they doing here? Lex Luthor live here or something? What does this mean? What does it mean? Buttplug City. Yeah, I mean, not wrong. This all does look like something you'd find on Bad Dragon. Health and safety. Wait. Hold on. Oh wait, it's this building. I thought he just reused Tech 001 here for the health and safety building, but it's this building. They're just side by side. Yeah, this is the police station here. They inhabit this pack of hot dogs. Here's the fire department, which is conveniently placed in the worst possible position for them to get anywhere, because they're going to have to navigate this minefield, this fucking labyrinth. Good luck having a quick response time from the firefighters. Unspecified office building, I guess. Residential building. General hospital. Outpatient clinic. This is another residential building. This is plural. Game name. Oh no, this is a city. This is a Akon City in real life. Apparently they actually did build a building though, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I never saw this video go up for it. Education District, this is Education 1, Education 2, Education 3, so I'm guessing this is pre-K, kindergarten, middle school, high school, and then everyone parks here. In this teardrop. And then another residential building. Osmosis Jones type landscape. Bro modeled the city from the mitochondria. Yeah, true. So here's the Scenewood district. Oh, here, Akon Tower. He's even got his own, like, Avengers building. So this is where Akon lives, and only Akon. Wait, wasn't this in the Tech District? Isn't this building already occupied by Tech? Am I misremembering the layout? It might be too sophisticated for my tiny little reptile brain, but I'm pretty sure that was one of the Tech buildings. Oh no, it's right here. It's right above Tech 4. Then a bunch of filming studios, more residential buildings, some more office buildings, and this random media tower, I guess. Looks like a cactus theme park. Yeah. Convenient location. All of this looks like Hitachi wands. It looks less like butt plugs, and it legitimately looks like the things you'd see in porn. Those, like, really, ribby wands. Looks like Cryptoland 2.0. Well, apparently it's powered by the blockchain, so it kind of is Cryptoland 2.0. I have to imagine whoever put this presentation together was actually laughing so hard as they charged Akon an exorbitant amount for it. Yeah, I'll throw this piece of shit together for like, I don't know, like $3 million bucks. Done. Shake my hand. Looks like a pretty cool place to live. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's just random JPEGs that are floating through on this building, but how could you not smile if you lived in a place like Akon City? Alright, let's see the current Akon City. Do we really need an explanation for why Akon City will never happen? I think we all know just by looking at the design blueprints there. Like, come on.
Building has like futuristic curvatures outside. It definitely looks like something out of Wakanda, but only one building so far.
Whoa, 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 what was this? Wait, what? This is there right now. Also, you should probably have someone else come in and do the artwork on the side of your building. Why? That looks like extremely low poly. It's like a PS1 render of Akon. You could definitely find a better artist for that. In March 2022, Stevens asked a judge to freeze Akon's New York assets, claiming that without the measure, Akon would have difficulty repaying an alleged debt. Stevens' lawyer, Jeffrey Movitt, alleged in his affidavit that Akon City and Akon exhibited many of the trademark characteristics of a fraudulent business venture, such as Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes. Akon City was likely a scam. Akon denied the allegations about Akon City. The following month, he paid $850K to settle part of the ongoing lawsuit. He said the motion to freeze his accounts has been made out of spite. I mean, likely a scam is very generous. It is 100% a scam in every possible version of the word. It is official. That's the only thing they've built at Akon City. It's just a welcome center with his face on it. Well, why can't I... Does anyone ever pay a visit to the welcome center? I want to see it. Yeah, I'm talking about scams again. I don't know what to tell you. Every single minute there's another scam born, and every 5 minutes there's another victim of a scam being taken advantage of. It is unreal, the current landscape of the internet with how rampant scams are. It's crazy. There are more active scammers on this planet than there are ants. It's just vile. Nowhere and no one is safe. I'm going to make up a statistic real quick, and I want it to be an alarming one just to illustrate the intensity of the situation. 1 out of every 2 people in this world is either a scammer or a victim. So, career is a term I'm using. His tenacity and persistence to prey on gullible kids and desperate adults. He seems to have been a born slimy weasel of a person, because he's been scamming for quite some time now, and he's really enjoyed the taste of shit in his mouth because he just continues to scam from here. It's only escalated. So not only does he do the press package shit where he like sells these $1,000 packages of like articles or whatever, he also does these very shady giveaways where I'm not entirely convinced people actually get the items they're supposed to receive from the giveaways. But even still, giveaways in and of themselves and the way that Carter Jameson does them are always sketchy, because he's hiring rappers and pretending to be friends with them in order to promote the giveaway. So that way people start following the account and, you know, signing up, whatever, all that, under the idea that they're going to get this item, and also under the idea that the rapper that is there is a big supporter, so it must be legitimate, even though that's not exactly telling the whole story. Carter Jameson also has 2 other NFT scams that he has run since the Lana Rhoades one, so he's just been on this upward trajectory of thousands upon thousands of scams that he just keeps fucking spearheading. And like I said, he's only 19. I have to imagine he started doing this as a child, like an actual toddler. Like, he probably opened a lemonade stand when he was 8 years old, but didn't actually sell lemonade. He sold water with like a hint of lemon in it because he wanted to save money on the lemons. So he just sold people the idea of lemonade. Like, I guarantee this guy's been scamming for a long time. Like, probably took notes out of Ed, Edd n Eddy when they were scamming for Jawbreakers. He probably was scamming around his middle school for, you know, $15, $20 off like a homework racket or something. Like, this kid seems to just thrive off taking advantage of people and lying. His whole personality is fake. So I'm going to go ahead and play clips from the video so that we can get a deeper understanding of exactly how all of it works. But this one is a pretty sad one. Like, he's 19 years old and he's already a piece of shit. Carter Jameson. I'm unfamiliar with that name.
Carter Jameson is someone who's been seen with Chief Keef, Kodak Black, Lil Durk, Bobby Shmurda, Summer Rae, Lil Yachty, Steve Will Do It, Cole Bennett, and many other celebrities. But how...
I'm going to just take a guess. Knowing nothing about this, he paid to take all of those pictures with those celebrities. He's a trust fund kid with a lot of access to money. So he puts on a front that he's actually a popular guy, like friends with all these rappers, and he uses it to try and promote. I'm just going to do crypto. I think crypto's easiest. Lock it in.
The digital marketing company Gateway Agency. But I think he's a liar. So to understand how this guy has made
Called
millions
out,
from
Jesus.
lying, misleading, and scamming, we have to dig a little bit deeper. Recently
Oh, actually, damn, fuck. I'm starting to change my mind. Maybe it's not crypto. Maybe he sells, like, courses. Maybe he's one of those gurus, like, get-rich-quick guru kind of shit. because he's a 19-year-old entrepreneur, owner of Gateway Agency or some shit. Whatever other imaginary made-up garbage he comes up with. I'll stick it out on crypto. I won't
Started
backpedal.
getting a ton. Is he really even a scammer? Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and take a stab at it. He does not have all of these followers legitimately, 100% botted to a certain level. A lot of people on Instagram do that. How does this kid know all these people? He doesn't. He pays to be near them. And who is he? Just a kid with a lucky spawn, born to a wealthy family.
so Carter Jamieson is another one of those social media gurus you see online, but instead of selling you a course, he's selling you popularity. You might notice he has decent engagement in relationships with one guru who promises to scale your digital footprint to the
My second guess was the right one. Son of a bitch. Yeah, maybe crypto's too outdated now. Everyone just immediately conflates anything meta, Web3, whatever with a scam. Rightfully so, by the way. Like, yeah, if he's a modern scammer, he would have had to adapt into the guru space, which is now the money maker.
actually proves his guiltiness. Botted engagement. Before his engagement
Sounds
increased
about
100
right.
times because of Juice
That's
WRLD fans
Instagram.
bombing him, he could be seen botting his account, as you can see from all these fake comments. And if that isn't proof enough,
No,
here's a
this is
picture of
really
him testing
fire.
out botted engagement
Shit's
on one of
flames.
his Twitter accounts. And here on his YouTube channel, you can see over 1,000 botted comments on one of his YouTube shorts that only has 600 likes. So it's
Huge.
safe to assume that he's botting likes and possibly followers.
They're just
too.
very
Then there's
passionate.
his
They
press.
forgot to
When I
like.
first saw on his website that he had a ton of articles and content, and another even says this story is paid for by an advertiser. Members
I actually had no idea that that shit was there. Obviously, a lot of journalism is paid content. I mean, is what it is. I didn't know that they actually disclosed it in those cases. I thought they still kind of kept that under wraps. But I guess they also got hit by some new guidelines or something, or maybe I've just been oblivious to those notices.
someone with a lot of followers, we tend to think they're legitimate.
The deception
I
exists
don't.
because the large follower numbers trick our brains into giving out credibility naturally from the social proof. More followers means more credibility, right?
But I don't think Carter's
Maybe I'm being baselessly optimistic, but I feel like that perception's starting to waver a bit. It used to be bigger number, trustworthy person. That used to be the rule, but I think with crypto and everything, it's kind of shaken everyone's faith in that concept. So I'm hoping that's changing, because it feels like it kind of is, slowly but surely. But maybe I'm just wrong in wanting to believe. I like how the YouTuber is basically milking this guy's downfall for views and content. Why does everyone have to have like some kind of weird contrarian perspective on everything? This guy even said at the beginning, like, he was a very generous guy about this whole thing. He's just telling the story, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's just telling the story about this guy's hustle, which is a scam. It's so weird. What goes on in your mind to want to immediately take some kind of weird combative stance on someone just literally exposing a scammer? I don't get it. I actually don't understand it. It's just too easy to agree, so someone has to disagree even if they don't believe. I suppose, but I'm not here to be an armchair psychologist. I really just don't get it.
He uses a method called loop giveaways where he partners with popular people to give away items. Carter and probably others will spam DM people with details about the giveaway campaign. They show
Jesus
the
Christ.
estimated growth and how much it'll cost to buy into it, and the reason that account will be following all the investors. So in return for their money, they will be receiving thousands of real followers. So when he gets that investor money, he buys the items for the giveaways, flies out to meet the influencer or the rapper, takes some pictures with them to make his Instagram look better, takes pictures for the giveaway, pays the influencer, and keeps a ridiculous amount of money for doing little to nothing.
Oh
It really
my
is
God.
an infinite money glitch. And the giveaways themselves aren't necessarily scams. They're not against Instagram.
It's like a social
service
media
or anything.
STD,
And I
yeah.
think he actually does give away the items. He might not, I'm not sure. I have seen people say they haven't gotten their stuff. That might not be true. But we have, and his business offers a variety of other overpriced services. For example, you can buy different press packages that offer articles and other sorts of
For the low cost of $8,000, you can get the musician package, which is a 15 article package. Oh, whoa, and I missed the... Oh, that's the low end. What the fuck? The $20,000 value is so much better. It even has the word cheaper. It's the market domination press package, which is 20 mid-tier press package. How are you supposed to gain clout without spending 20 grand on this package? Holy shit, wait, all the answers are right here. This is the key to success. He's giving away the keys to the kingdom, holy fuck. And for the low cost of 20 grand?
press, like this Google Knowledge Panel package, which costs $6,500 when you can do it for free yourself. Then in the description, he has the nerve to say, you must have 20 other notable articles.
Yeah.
He sells ad management, verification, websites, billboard advertisements, and more. And I'm going to take a random shot.
Why? Who is dumb enough to pay for a fucking billboard advertisement? Who in their right fucking mind is like, oh my god, the billboard package, I need it, I'm gonna blow up with a good billboard? I don't think a single human being of the last 10 years has looked at a billboard and actually signed up or even visited what it was advertising.
Especially because apparently they only accept payments through Cash App, which is very sketchy. And I guess he also used to sell paid shoutouts on his Instagram and then just delete them right away after you paid for it, which probably didn't really make a difference because most of his Instagram followers are either inactive or fake. And if none of this, the reason that I believe he is scamming when it comes to the giveaways and the influencer marketing is because he's been caught scamming before. Before Carter brought his scams to the rap community, he was exposed for being one of the masterminds behind Lana Rhoades, CryptoSys, NFT Rug Pull, where her, Carter, and some others made off with $1.5 million in Ethereum.
It's crazy. Somehow, anytime there's a scam, it's like this interconnected web. Like, all of the scammers that currently exist have always existed, and they've been part of all the other scams we've followed. What a throwback. What another reoccurring character. Another season that they're making an appearance in, another cameo.
There were 6,069 awful-looking NFTs that were being marketed as an investment, and investors were promised that this was a long...
Unlike other pump-and-dump projects, we don't just plan on stopping after minting, so we actually have to be able to fund all that stuff.
They were hyping it up so much to the point where multiple people even got tattoos of the NFT, and they were reposting it. Personally, I can't imagine knowingly scamming people, watching them get tattoos of the NFT, and reposting it. So they...
I'll tell you one thing, I can absolutely imagine that. If you're one of those absolute bumbling idiots that buys into CryptoSys and you feel so strongly about it, you get a tattoo on your fucking thigh of the CryptoSys logo, you deserve to be laughed at. The scammer at that point, I'm on the scammer side. Laughing at you is like the least they can do. You've earned that shit. That's a fat fucking L. My god. Everything else I disagree with the scammer on, but laughing at people that do that, I actually completely agree.
$1.6 million was drained out of this mint for the NFTs one day after they sold the collection.
The reason that they did this is because apparently Lana's feelings got hurt by the negativity in the community, but obviously this was just an excuse to take the money. Tons of people in the community talk about this rug pull, so it's a pretty well-known scam, and somehow Carter still has a career. And this wasn't the first time that Lana... Right now, Carter has other NFT projects like Billionaire Butterfly Club, which I'm assuming is
I was kind of right. He is doing crypto scams.
Rug pull type of deal. But in this
is the fraternity apes party, guys. Everybody in this is in the highest level frat of the real life.
Fraternity Apes Party,
what the fuck,
is an NFT
cool.
project where the incentive isn't an investment, but it's that you could go to a cool party with tons of influencers and celebrities.
Oh, that's worth it.
NFT can get in. I doubt any of the people there owned one of these awful-looking NFTs. They somehow even got the Nelk Boys to show up, but they probably paid them too.
Yeah,
and then they actually
somehow they got Steve Will Do It there. The guy notorious for literally accepting anything that has a dollar bill attached to it. It's a mystery to me how the fuck Nelk ended up there. This kid, I'll crack the code. I think I was right initially. This kid came from money, and he used that money to buy himself an advantage, to put himself in the position so he could scam people easily by presenting himself as a popular influencer. So he did the crypto scams with Lana Rhoades. He's doing the guru scams right now with the gateway giveaways, and he's done, what, 2 other crypto-based scams with NFTs and shit? He's just one of those douchebags. Perpetually living in his father's shadow.
Fake lifestyle. The rappers and the other people partnering with him, or more likely their management, should probably look a little bit more into who they're partnering with.
Why would they do that?
At the money they're going to receive, because then they end up associating with a bunch of scammers, which doesn't really make them look good.
Yeah, but their audience doesn't care. This was a great video. Good shit, Matty Balls. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this guy. This is an interesting story. Hold on, I want to look something up right now. This video is not very old, right? It's like 2 months old. Has he addressed this? His whole Instagram is fucking rough. But yeah, it's just shit like this. It's just him holding money. I don't even think people buy his course, I'll just say it. I think people are not dumb enough to fall for someone like this. You'd be surprised. I guess, but his prices are outrageous. $8,000 all the way up to $20,000. Like, nobody can afford those packages. Like, the only people in his audience that might not be aware it's a scam are actual teenagers that are just blinded by, like, TikTok clout and an overwhelming, insatiable desire for attention. They can't afford $8,000 packages, and certainly not the $20,000 package. So, like, who the fuck is his audience? Or, rather, his clients. No one can afford that shit. You underestimate the stupidity of the average adult. I really don't. I feel like of most people in the world, I am usually pretty on the mark with how dumb people can be. This is just out of the price range of stupid people. And certainly out of the price range of stupid kids. You were surprised by the age of CryptoZoo victims. I was very surprised by that. You are correct. That one did catch me off guard. I wouldn't have expected adults to be in the Logan Paul audience, let alone falling for a Logan Paul NFT project. But that was a low barrier of entry for them. This is an extremely high barrier. Especially for very little return. Meet the 18-year-old who's the CEO of a successful social media agency. And then right underneath that, this is paid for by the advertiser. Ah, so it's trustworthy then, huh? Surely this will be an unbiased look at his story. Let's see. More than the stunning content, he wanted to explore the algorithm that leads the influencers to a staggering number of followers. After 6 years of grinding with Instagram, Jameson was finally successful in decoding the algorithm to earn over 1 million followers. He decoded it, he was in the mainframe, and then he found the secret, which is his daddy's credit card to buy bots. Little botted followers. Fucking genius. Holy shit, this guy's good. He's a savant. He's like the Mozart of Instagram. Because he never did anything. Well, no, I just wanted to know about, like, his parents. Like, usually in these kind of cases, they always try to be that person that pulls themselves up by their own bootstraps. Like, I came from nothing. My dad was a normal blue-collar worker, just a true red-blooded American patriot working 2 jobs to put food on the table for me and my 6 brothers. And my mom also had to work night shifts down at the local cemetery. Like, I don't know. Usually just like some kind of sob story. So like, people like relate to it somehow and like put him on a pedestal of wow, he did it himself. But he didn't even bother with that stuff. Do all scammers usually come from a rich family? I wouldn't say all of them. That'd be a disservice to say all of them. But I would argue a good 85 to 90% of all scammers do come from a very privileged background. At least in the digital age. Who is the biggest joke in all of sports? Some people might argue the Washington Generals, which is the team that the Harlem Globetrotters always play against. They travel together and the Harlem Globetrotters always win against them, because the Generals are just there to have fun with the Globetrotters in order to make a spectacle out of the whole thing. They're kind of designed to lose. But they're not the biggest joke in sports. That honor belongs to one man in particular. His name is Dylan Dennis. This goofball is someone you might have heard of because he's that coward that started a lot of shit with KSI, and then the second that it reached the fuck around and find out moment, like a week before they were actually supposed to fight, Dylan Dennis backs out and weasels his way out of it, coming up with all kinds of pathetic little excuses, and then still tries to act tough. He's a washed up fighter who all he does now is just shit talk and then promotes scams on Twitter. People have more respect for the flies that hover around public porta potties at a fucking music festival than they do this man and his career. And yet somehow he finds a way to sink even lower. He was recently the primary clown in CoffeeZilla's newest video, where he got used like a fleshlight by CoffeeZilla in order to prove a point that Dylan Dennis will promote absolutely anything at all as long as you pay him. And it turns out you don't even really have to pay him that much, all things considered. Just giving him a pack of cigarettes will get you like a 24-hour tweet promoting whatever vile scam you want. Like, it's actually pretty wild. So CoffeeZilla's video exposes at least 20 scams that he's done in his past. as well as convincing him to do yet another one. You know, hop back in the saddle, get ready for the rodeo, and engage in another scam tweet that CoffeeZilla cooked up with a completely fake crypto project. And he wanted to see how much does Dylan charge, and does he do any amount of research at all into the things that he proudly posts on his Twitter. I know Dylan Dennis can't even spell research, so the answer isn't shocking. It's a no. He didn't bother looking into what CoffeeZilla was paying him to promote at all, because if he did, if he spent even 3 seconds, or even just like an iota of a thought given to the project, he would have immediately realized that it's not real and it is a scam that he's about to post proudly on his Twitter. Because CoffeeZilla laid it all out in front of him. And it's not even like it was hidden in plain sight or anything. He literally spelled it out, word for word. In a contract he sent to Dylan Dennis, it even says that it's not real and you're going to be the butt of a joke. It was literally, it was just there in the contract. And it wasn't even a long contract like buried in fine print. It was like a core piece of the contract that just says, this is basically a fucking scam. And Dylan still signed it. It's baffling. So, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm just trying to give a general breakdown of the situation. Of course, the full CoffeeZilla video is going to be linked in the description. It's fucking beautiful, per usual. I'm just going to show you some clips from it. But one other thing I want to point out is the reason CoffeeZilla went after Dylan Dennis is because Dylan made a whole song and dance, a big hoopla about how bad he feels for everyone that got scammed by Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo. And that's what tipped everyone off to how many scams he himself has done, which led to this investigation in this video by CoffeeZilla, Oompaville, and Zach XBT. And it's a fucking amazing ride. It really is.
Dylan Dennis is an MMA fighter famous for two things: cage fighting and not fighting KSI.
True.
But on December 23rd, he decided to be famous.
Also, apparently, I didn't know this until recently. He's not even famous for actually fighting. He's famous for just being a guy that, like, kind of rides Conor McGregor's dick. What's his actual fighting record? Because I said the same thing. I'm like, yeah, he actually fights. But his actual MMA record is 2-0. He has fought 2 times. Once in 2018 and once in 2019. Look at this shit. So he's not really a fighter. he's fought twice. Like, his whole claim to fame is, yeah, I'm a fucking stupid asshole. And that's it. And he won't even fight a YouTuber. 100% win rate, that is true. He is undefeated. But then again, so am I in MMA, to be fair. I am also undefeated. It's kind of meaningless when you don't have a whole lot of fights under your belt.
Calling out the scammers. He writes in a tweet, "Damn, Logan Paul is a scumbag. Feel bad for everyone he scammed." Now,
Thanks,
of course,
Dylan.
I was going to really disagree with this, so the likes rolled in. But what Dylan doesn't
What a
know
saint.
is he also has a history of scamming people on Twitter. And what Dylan didn't know is that there was a detective watching him. That detective was not me, actually. I wish it was me. It was my buddy Zach XBT on Twitter who said, "Damn, Dylan Dennis is a scumbag.
Hey, this is all coming full circle. You might remember Zach from the BitBoy Crypto thing. He was the guy that, like, tracked all of his moonshots and, like, called out a whole bunch of shit there.
So I reached back out to Zach and I said, "Hey, good tweet, but I want to find out how many scams exactly this guy has promoted." So Zach started digging through the garbage bin of deleted tweets, and we found out pretty quick there were a lot more.
What the fuck is it? Baby Dinger? What the fuck? Baby Dinger token is the next Shiba Inu. Oh man, if anyone has any baby dingers, you should immediately just lose the right to earn money in your life. You don't deserve it anymore. Ring Dinger. Hey, let's not besmirch the good name of the Ring Dinger. That's as far from Web3 crypto as you get. That is literally an old man who snaps your head off.
I wanted to trick Dylan into giving me the amount. The rough idea was to approach
Smart.
Dylan and say, "Hey, I created this dumb NFT project that's completely fake. How much would it cost for you to promote it?" He gives me an answer, and I have my price. He, like, looked like he would be serious about selling you an NFT collection, and that's when I thought of my buddy Oompaville.
Yes.
He's a guy who's actually really sweet in real life.
I did know Oompaville played a big role in this here. So that is exciting. Very smart. CoffeeZilla recognized that Dylan would certainly say no, knowing for sure that it's a honeypot if it was CoffeeZilla that reached out. So he used Oompaville, whom, I mean, that looks like a well-adjusted man to me. Like, that's a trustworthy face right there. So he used him as the proxy. That's genius.
We can provide all the marketing copy. Please let me know, as we're trying to launch relatively soon. That website is not a real crypto NFT platform. Nothing in this video is a crypto or real NFT, so you cannot buy
obviously,
crypto. I want to be
for sure.
super clear, because Dylan immediately responds with, "Want to do a tweet?" And then I love this next part. "What is it?" I like the order of that, you know, like, "Let's promote it," and then underneath it, "What am I promoting?" And it's at this point I realized
it's secondary.
This is not only my chance to find out how much Dylan gets paid for all these scam promotions, it's also my chance to test Dylan Dennis. In fact, to do this, I basically copied almost word for word CryptoZoo's white paper, saying the following.
Baby.
Sour.gg may appear to solely function as an NFT collection, but it's much, much more. Sour allows users to earn sweet tokens that are openly traded via a yield that is based on the rarity of a given candy NFT.
I'm going to tell you right now, Coffee, I love the attention to detail here. I think that is super smart. I'm not convinced Dylan Dennis can read. I think he might be illiterate. So he just saw words on the page and he's like, man, this is legit. All these words, they have meaning, I have no doubt. I'm in. I am confident he had no fucking clue what anything in that white paper said. But I appreciate you went the extra mile and set it up that way for it.
Look out, adventurer. Now this is a sentence which means nothing unless you lay it out by the first letter of every word. And then it spells CoffeeZilla.
Oh.
So, don't say I didn't warn him. And obviously,
that's
even
way
if
too
I
smart
hadn't
for
warned
Dylan.
him, Dylan Dennis surely wouldn't promote a CryptoZoo project, right? Because he's, you know, he feels too bad for the victim. And then ETH? Question mark? And at this point, I'm just a little surprised by how easy this all is. Zero due diligence is
I'm not
being
surprised
done
at all.
here. We have created the weakest facade possible for an NFT scam, and he's just immediately on board. After we settled on that, he sent me payment information.
I am shocked he can even get 5K for a tweet. His Twitter isn't exactly what you'd call booming. The only time he gets engagement is when people are laughing at him. Like here, let me go to his Twitter real quick. Let's see, what's his most recent tweet? Because he deleted this one, I remember that. His most recent one is, if Alexander Volkanovsky beats... okay, it's a fight. I'll give one person who likes this tweet $1,500 and must be following to win. So he's actually having to do fucking... He has to farm. He has to do giveaway farming. But before that, it's literally nothing. And he got 8K likes on the farm. So even by those standards, that's pretty low. So I'm shocked that he's actually asking 5K. Though I doubt many people are actually giving it to him.
Dylan gave us a brand new crypto wallet just for this transaction.
Whoa!
Which seems to imply that he probably makes new wallets for every new deal he does, which is
definitely not his own idea.
And at this point, I realized I had a choice to
Someone told him to do that.
Take what I learned, present it to you guys, and stop this little charade I had with Dylan and make my video. And Dylan would just keep doing this because his fans wouldn't know.
Wait, what was that last one? Was that Face Riders? What the fuck? Did I read that correctly? Right before Baby Dinger.
And Dylan would just keep doing this.
Oh, I'm writing with Faceless. Gotcha. I thought that said Face Riders. I was like, damn, another fucking wild one.
Because his fans wouldn't know. Which is actually pay Dylan to post a link to our fake NFT project. But the twist would be, as soon as he posts that link, it will become a website dedicated to every scam tweet Dylan Dennis has ever done. And remember that this website would be linked by Dylan Dennis himself to all of his fans until he kept the tweet for certain periods of time. And to my surprise, he agreed to the terms. And
that's smart. That's super smart. Yeah, so space it out so that way you can get the most juice for the squeeze here off the tweet staying live. I can also promise you, Dylan Dennis has no idea what any of these words he's using here mean. He's used too much punctuation. There's 2 periods in there. That's far more than his reading level permits. He's got percentage sign in there, some underlines, parentheses. Dylan Dennis tapped out once he saw payment structure. He's like, all right, payment. I know that one. Okay, whatever else.
Website, which is just a website with all his previous transgressions. Now, I did talk to
I want to read that one. What was that? I'm bullish on what? These all have the worst names. I'm bullish on Rock Smart Chain. Rocket Raccoon. Hype.
From ZachXBT. He found over 20 projects that Dylan promoted and then tried deleting, where many of them were rug pulls and scams. It was at this point
I drew up a contract for Dylan to sign before this whole thing goes live.
He didn't read it.
And in it, I lay the whole thing out. And this is what I meant by headwinds. This is where he probably will catch us. Because in black and white, I lay out our whole scheme right in front of him. So it literally says, like, you're going to be the butt of the joke. It says people aren't doing due diligence.
Oh,
it says
God.
that we're going to be switching the website to show his prior promotions. So we lay out the whole thing there.
Oh,
and
no.
what we're really banking on is he's not going to read any of this. He's just going to see money and just sign it, which is the whole
100%.
point of this entire
He
thing.
can't
So
read
I
it.
think it fits.
Sending it. All right, and then I'm sending the drive link.
I mean, we've sent the contract now. We're just waiting. We're literally waiting.
He's going to instantly respond with the sign. It's going to be less than 2 minutes.
Oh, I agree, bro. I agree.
It was 3 minutes. I was so fucking close. I was so close.
Idiot. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He agreed.
I was so
and
close.
You might notice that we weren't actually able to use DocuSign and get his signature because it was experiencing outages at the moment, the actual website. But we were able to just have him do a written agreement in DMs that he agreed to our terms. And although
That is real, by the way. If you get in writing something like that, that is actually an enforceable thing. It's not as strong as like a full signature, but that is like actually enforceable. So, what a fucking moron. Holy shit.
go ahead and tweet.
Just refreshing now, I guess. See what he says.
Run
There's
it.
been so much work that goes into this. You guys didn't see this off camera. Dylan starts talking about where's your community. So we have to whip up this community from nowhere.
Oh,
Our
fuck.
community doesn't exist. We had to create a Twitter profile. We had to buy a bunch of botted followers.
An hour ago, it didn't exist.
I don't think I've ever been so excited about something in my life.
Nice. What was the total spend on this, I imagine?
He tweeted it.
Huge.
I can't believe he did it.
He actually did it. He just tweeted it.
What an idiot. What? I can't believe it. What can I say?
So I knew this tidbit of information real quick before he points it out. The actual tweet just has the word scam in it. Sour NFT candies are moonbound. Scam.
Believe
It's
it.
so adorable.
What can I say? He
They couldn't have
promoted
made it
a
any more
tweet
clear.
which literally spells out in first letters the word scam.
Yep.
I hope this is.
Oh man, Dylan. Now he's ducking CoffeeZilla and Oompaville's attempt to communicate just like he ducked KSI's fight. God damn. It's all he knows. Yeah, he'll never mention this, unfortunately. That's his modus operandi. He just is a fucking perpetual loser, I guess. Oh, I did see that. There was a lot of brain rot takes about how what CoffeeZilla did is actual entrapment. And I'm pretty sure those people are just as CTE riddled as Dylan Dennis to think that what CoffeeZilla did is anything even remotely associated with entrapment. It's not even close. CoffeeZilla did everything possible to let Dylan know what was going on. He even put in the fucking contract he agreed to that it is literally him just being a joke. It's not real. He laid out everything, and he still agreed to it. That couldn't be further from entrapment. The guy got 1K. He did get 1K. He did get $1,000 out of it, so that's a Dylan W, baby. Fucking big one from Dylan! But also lost rep. He had none to begin with. I legitimately don't think Dylan Dennis has a single fan. Like, actually not a single one. People just laugh at him. In fact, if you go to his goddamn giveaway tweet right now, people aren't even participating in the actual giveaway. They're just spamming the clown emoji. Jesus Christ. He can't even, like, actively farm children on Twitter. He doesn't have fans. Man, do I have some wacky news for you today. This is going to absolutely floor you with shock. It involves our beloved Darman. I'm sure all of you know Darman. He has his own little extended universe, the DMCU, the Darman Cinematic Universe. Even if you've never subjected yourself to the torture of watching a Darman video, I'm confident you've at least heard of them or seen them, because he pioneered an entire genre of telling the most basic stories and teaching the most basic lessons you learned as an 8-year-old. It was my guilty pleasure to watch them because I was so confused by their existence and their popularity. These things have like 50 million views sometimes. And it's literally things like, be nice, don't be mean, don't cheat, don't judge a book by its cover. Like, it feels like he's making these things as like this repository of human emotion to teach to aliens that are trying to study us. It's crazy, and what's crazier is how popular they were. And the titles, they legitimately were a massive smashing success that other channels have emulated. Things like Tall Girl Dumps Short Guy and Lives to Regret It, Man Cheats on Wife, Lives to Regret It, Employee Spits in Boss's Burrito, Lives to Regret It, or Kid Tries to Cheat on Math Test, What Happens Next is Shocking. Woman works 3 jobs to put food on the table for her kids. What happens next is shocking. That kind of thing. Darman started that. And he's also the one who always says that they're not just telling stories, they're changing lives. But this week, a lot of allegations came out against Darman, and it seems like they're not just telling stories, they're changing the lives of their actors in a much worse way. According to a lot of beloved actors that I know and love, such as Steve, our boy Steve, I've made a lot of content around Darman, and Steve's been one of my favorites. He has corroborated a lot of these claims that they just don't get paid, like, at all. He says that the majority of the actors can't even afford rent when they're contracted by Darman Studios. So it's a pretty big deal.
Essentially, as an actor at Darman Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. One of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Darman Studios can afford rent.
Hearing shit like that absolutely blows my mind, because every single actor in the Darman Cinematic Universe has like 1,000 roles. Like Steve, his name's not Steve, but he'll always be Steve to me, damn it. His real name is Colin. Colin accounts for probably like 40% of total screen time in Darman's videos, and he's not getting paid enough to afford rent? That's outrageous. And I went into the comments because I wanted to see what people were saying about all of this, and usually when you go into the comments you expect to see some absolutely wild shit, like, Darman's a bad guy, he showed me his butthole in one of my dreams once. Or you'll find jokes like, one of the top comments was, the PS5s changed Darman, which made me giggle. It's talking about Darman's obsession with giving away PS5s in the videos. But then one comment made an extremely good point that's pretty alarming to think about. A lot of the actors in Darman's videos are children, and if he's this comfortable exploiting industry veterans like Colin has been in Better Call Saul, had minor roles in other huge productions. He has been in the industry for a long time outside of the Darman Studios universe. If Darman's exploiting people like Colin and other adult actors with horrible pay, is he even paying the children at all, I have to wonder. Like, I can only imagine how messy that could potentially be. Like, does he just like, write clout into their contracts? Like, hey, Junior, I'm making my 48th video on not judging a book by its cover. I need you to play the principal role. I'll give you 1,000 exposure dollars. My YouTube channel has 17.8 million subs. This is going to be great for your Instagram and your TikTok, so just sign here. No, you're not getting pay. I mean, I can give you like some sticks of gum, but that's about it. It's very concerning because if all of these allegations are true, and every single actor I've seen in the Darman Cinematic Universe has come out corroborating each other, and they are out there protesting right now outside of Darman Studios, if all of those are true, it's very worrying to think about if he's also doing the same to the children actors in his content. Because those kids are not industry veterans, and their parents likely aren't familiar with the industry either. They might not know what fair pay is, or if there even is pay for the work. Like, there's just so much messiness to all of that that could potentially be going on if all of the allegations are true. One of his big lessons is what happens in the dark always comes to the light. And goddamn is Darman learning that one right now. I saw that comment across every TikTok ever referring to this situation. Like, Darman is getting dunked on with his own lessons. He even made a video kind of about this same thing, such as mean boss mistreating employees and lives to regret it. Darman is in that stage right now because all of his employees, well, I guess they're not technically employees, they're contractors. All of them are coming out to talk about how miserable it was when it comes to the pay, and Darman's complete refusal to even talk to them. He just dodges them at every possible opportunity, and apparently has even cultivated this culture where if you speak out against him, you get fired. So I'd like to go over all of these allegations with you and show you some of their TikToks and the protests that they're currently doing against Darman Studios. There's a ton of footage of their protest, and I recognize every single person in it. I also love the shirts some of them are wearing that says, "What happens next is shocking." That's just beautiful. So, even though Darman appears to want to teach lessons of positivity to everyone else, it's rules for thee and not for me. According to pretty much every actor, they're all saying the same thing about his refusal to communicate, as well as his refusal to actually pay them like an actual good wage for their work. Which is odd because he makes so much money off of the content. It's tens of millions. Because when Darman makes a video, not only does it blow up on YouTube, getting at least 10 million views pretty much, but it's kind of like Ouroboros constantly eating its own ass here, because he'll take that same video that he made for YouTube and repackage it on every other platform, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, to farm even more views for this crazy cycle of just getting maximum absorbency of views from everywhere. That's a ton of money. But even aside from the money he's generating on the content itself, he was already an extremely successful and extremely wealthy businessman. He had a very successful cosmetics line, and I think even before Darman Studios blew up for him, he was worth right around $50 million. This is a guy that could easily afford to pay his actors well, and I would have expected him to do that. Because I always got the impression that he was just like a genuinely good guy who just wanted to tell basic positive messages. But according to all the actors, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, which is extremely sad, and I feel terrible for all the actors in this situation, because it really did play out like a Darman video. Aspiring up-and-coming actors thought they had landed a great gig with a great guy. What happens next will shock you.
We are protesting why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same, everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is, there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out.
It seems the moral mastermind Darman is ruling his company with an iron fist of fear, where if people speak out against him, I guess they're fired, at least according to the actors. I'm only showing you Colin's statement here, but there are so many others. You can find all of it by just looking up the Darman protests. All of the main actors that you're used to seeing in Darman's videos have come out against him. And they're not being greedy, by the way. Like, all of them are just saying, we just want, like, moderately decent pay for the work. Like, all of them are proud of the work they've done with Darman. Colin concludes the video by talking about how much all of it has meant to him. But if they can't afford rent, there's a huge problem. They're not looking to be paid fucking 6 figures per production or anything. They're just looking for fair pay for the work that they've done and are continuing to do for you. And the least you can do is at least hear them out, go to a meeting. But Colin and all of the other actors talk about how Darman continuously avoids talking to them. He refuses to actually sit down and have a conversation. I'll let Colin explain that situation.
So we decided to come together as a group and talk collectively with our boss, Darman. We sent a letter to him, a hard copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dar got it, but it was addressed to Dar. It was delivered to Dar. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss our issues. That meeting was pushed several times, changed on us. When we finally got to the meeting, we had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dar. Dar was not there. Following a couple days, reiterating again, we would like to speak specifically with Dar. This is what the meeting is about. This is our boss. This is who we want to talk to. End of the week comes and goes. We learned Saturday there will not be a meeting.
Apparently Darman couldn't even be bothered to attend the meeting after pushing it several times and eventually just shutting that shit down entirely and putting the kibosh on it. He has so little respect for his talent that he refuses to even acknowledge them or hear them out or face them in person. He just hides behind emails and horrible pay, I suppose. At least according to all of the actors. This is pretty much all of them. I have yet to see any, like, defense of Darman, so we only have one side of the story. I'm very interested to hear his side of it, because this is an overwhelming amount coming out against him. And I really feel like what they're looking for is super reasonable. Talk to us. Like, that's the only reason the protest is happening right now. Like, the pay is obviously a huge problem, but the biggest issue is that he won't even talk to them to at least hear them out about the pay. So they don't even have that first step of getting the pay fixed, which is communication with the fucking guy who's decided their pay. So they just want to talk to him, but he won't let them. Which is why they're standing outside of the Darman Studios, ringing cowbells, blowing whistles, and letting everyone know how awful it's been. Like, it is just wild to me that Darman, the absolute moral authority, the mega mind of morals, is this much of an asshole, apparently. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. Just wanted to talk about all of this and let everyone know what's going on with it. Pretty interesting situation. Hoping for the best for the actors that aren't getting paid well here. Hopefully that gets resolved. That's about it. So yeah. Man, we are far behind. He puts so many out. Big sister hates little sister, instantly regrets it. Karen next door goes way too far.
Hold on, guys.
What was that? Do I have another tab open, or is that in the video?
Hold on, guys.
It's in the video.
Okay, kids, dinner's ready. Adam, would you mind turning that down, please?
This looks so good. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, honey.
Damn, this kid's good.
That game is so loud.
Shut the fuck up, you old bat. No, don't you get. Oh my god. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm trying to make it into FaZe Clan, Mom. Heard about this new coin. And if I buy some, I'll be able to make it into FaZe Clan, and then we can finally pay for a new apartment. So just let me fucking play Call of Duty.
Doesn't he realize other people live in this building too?
Yeah, and whose fault is that you're stuck here? Get the fuck out of here.
So I don't want to have to file a noise complaint already.
I dare you. I'm fucking the landlord.
It won't happen again.
How'd it go?
Nothing. That neighbor has 2 kids and a dog. That apartment's way too small for all of them.
What?
They have a frog?
No, I said dog. Great. Now we have to deal with barking too.
Hi, Karen.
Doesn't that dog ever stop barking?
It can smell that you're a failure. Get the fuck out of here. Stop knocking on my door. You old battle axe.
But now I'm going to file a noise complaint.
Do it.
Please don't.
No, do it. I dare you.
You just made a big mess. No, Max, stop.
What do you do wrong? He's eating food.
Want me to help clean that up?
It's fine, honey. I'll do it. Let me go grab the vacuum.
He was eating the food. He was literally going to eat it off the floor. Now you have made a mess by getting rid of the nature's vacuum.
We have neighbors now?
Just forget it. It's pointless.
So these two are going to divorce, I guess. That's another separate...
What in the world? Are they vacuuming?
Is that not allowed?
7 o'clock at night. I don't believe it. Enough is enough.
Thanks for the gift sub, Bray. Oh, nice, Ignite.
Vacuuming at this hour? Karen,
Yes, I'm vacuuming. Get the fuck out of here. You old harpy. Get off my doorstep.
I tried to be nice, but give me one good reason why I shouldn't file a noise complaint right this second.
Because I will beat your ass. Right here.
Okay? I was betrayed by my husband and backstabbed by my best friend all at the same time.
Yeah, that'll do it. Call of Duty might help you, honestly. Take your mind off things.
He didn't even have any remorse.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, dear.
Yeah, but it doesn't excuse the noise. I'm filing a complaint. I don't care. He probably cheated on you because you're loud.
So that's why you and Dad separated.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Junior. Just go play Call of Duty.
All this time, I thought it was your fault.
It is. She's loud.
I've been treating you.
Hey, good news. She got cheated on. High five. What's up? 16-year-old girl gets stranded. What does that mean? Like on an island kind of situation?
We're heading to the festival, Dad. See you in a few days.
Okay, don't get lost.
Excuse me. Pretty sure you need these.
Sneak and hug. Oh.
Gas canister in case you run out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
First aid kit and jumper cables in case you want.
We don't need all
Also a gun.
We'll be fine.
You never know who you might meet out there.
There's a lot that can happen on a long drive.
Stop! That's enough! You're always babying me! Ugh! Come on!
Wait!
The protein bars are too far! Why? You should have stopped at the car jack, you idiot. Everyone knows that.
Ugh! He's so annoying.
Worst dad ever.
That's all. I wish my dad cared as much as yours does.
Shut up.
Trust me. Just leave us alone, Dad. We can take care of ourselves.
No, but you... Wait. What?
I still worry about you.
But you forgot the cyanide pills just in case you get captured by the enemy. We're out, Girl Scouts. Let's go. Get away from the cringe factory. Hey, shut up. Get away from the cringe factory.
Happy early Father's Day.
Hey, shut the fuck up. This guy's posting cringe on main. Oh, you could have just put it in there. Now this is your fault. Like, she told you to just put it all in there, and then you decided not to. He's the opening act for the Gentleman World Tour. Okay, can't get DMCA'd like that. You're not gonna get me that easily, Darman. Her dad just comes out of the bushes over there. I fucking knew this would happen.
Great! A flat tire! Does anyone know how to change it? Yeah, I'm stuck in the middle of the road with a flat tire. You can get someone to come help us?
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be
We're
great.
saved.
My location.
Let's go.
Yes, let me check my maps and I'll get back to you in 1 second. Oh no.
No.
Here.
All right. Time to scavenge. Start jarring our piss. We're in survival mode.
It says there's no service. We've been stuck here for over an hour. What are we
Her
doing?
dad purposely screwed her tire up. Teach her a lesson.
The car thing hasn't worked in forever.
That'd be pretty big brain.
We have a wall charger. Look.
We're saved. It's a roaming rapist.
Good idea.
Quick.
Good luck, though.
Okay. Guess we'll just die. Thank you.
Can we at least use your phone? Why did some car just pull up behind us?
Oh my god, it's the hash slinging slasher.
Guys, what if he's a killer? What do we do? Do we run? Where do we go?
Do we have pepper spray? What about Krav Maga?
Where are we supposed to go? Run away? Oh my god!
Everyone calm down.
Raji, it's me.
I stalked you. What's up?
What are you doing here?
I came to help you. Pop your trunk and put your hazards on.
Well, this is creepy now, Dad. Thank you for this. Why are you wearing a hoodie? Like you're out here committing crimes.
No idea how happy I am to see you.
I just followed the directions.
How far away did she break down from the house?
God, I found you.
Wow, you're like the best dad ever. Seriously, I wish I had a dad like you.
Protein bars, anyone?
Yes, please. I'll take one.
Yes, eat the protein bars. Yes, yes, eat them.
Yes,
They have tracking devices in them.
You might need this.
You'll never elude me again.
Now go ahead and have a seat in the car. It's not safe out here.
He just gets sniped. He just fucking headshots. I was just kidding.
Are you forgetting something?
I don't think so.
A hug.
Aww.
Nicely played. Nicely played.
Wait until their friends hear that she just canceled their plans without their knowledge.
Me too, Dad.
Teenager kidnaps a little dog. Why would she do that? It seems like an awfully odd story.
OMG, your dog is so cute.
Aww.
So sorry, but I really need to go. You guys take care.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That made me want a dog even more. Yeah. Well, if we both get jobs this summer and save up, we'll get them in no time. We just
Get jobs.
What?
They're like 12 years old.
Still one. We can't
That would be
do
like
that.
illegal, wouldn't it?
We never do something like that.
What are the odds? Free dog.
How do you know that she's a stray?
No tag.
Because I don't. Today's my lucky day. I'm gonna name you Kitty.
There's a prime iced.
I'm sure she already has a name, and I'm sure she belongs to someone.
What are you, the dog police? Huh? This is a magical dog. Grants wishes.
Was a
the same dog. I told her she belongs to someone.
No, it's a totally different dog.
To me. Her name is Layla, and how could you say that? Imagine how worried, sick her owners must be.
Who does this?
Queen, it's my dog now. Finders keepers.
If you're an honest person, it'll always come back to you.
Oh, that's bad. That's a bad lesson.
The owners probably don't even care about her. He or she is the reason why Queen is lost in the first place.
Dogs get lost all of the time. Are you even hearing yourself right now?
I don't have time for a lecture. Come
All right,
on.
let's just let's settle it with a fight then.
Don't just leave.
First one to die obviously loses. Oh, she's actually a robot. It's not a real dog. It's an android.
She might actually come. Come here, Layla. Come here. Get some water. You see?
She is the cutest little dog.
Well, let's not get carried away. She's not the cutest dog. All dogs are cute, but definitely not the cutest. That's my dog.
Yes! Thank you so much. I can't believe you took the collar off of
Thanks to
Layla
Prime Turbo
just
Jeebus.
to act like she was a stray.
Danny, is that true? You knew she had an owner.
Yeah, you raised a psychopath.
I saw a missing dog flyer on our way here.
I am so disappointed in you.
Yeah, now you're never getting a puppy.
But first we have to get Layla to her rightful owner.
Hey, right? You should never have a puppy.
It was on the flyer.
It's fucked up.
Wait, why me? Why can't we just leave Layla on the door?
Layla!
Steve!
Oh, hi, you're home. I'm so worried.
Let's go!
So much.
Me and my sister don't have a dog yet. But
Oh, hey, take Layla then. I don't want her.
No idea that we were about to get some really bad news. The doctor came in and told us my wife had cancer. All she would do was lay on the couch
You could have just said thanks for bringing the dog back.
until I brought Layla home. It was the first time I had seen my wife smile
Thanks to Resub Gengar.
in such a long time.
your wife passing?
Oh.
Oh, no, she's fine.
Oh, thank God. No. My wife is still with us.
Norman, is everything okay?
Yes, yeah. Come here.
His wife comes out and she's been transformed into a dog.
Oh, we missed you. Layla has pups?
Do not give them to her. She is a psychopath. Oh my god, they're adorable.
Oh my God, they're adorable.
Oh my god, puppies are so fucking cute. Especially when they're held by Steve.
You can hold one.
Oh my god, those puppies are fresh out of the oven too.
If you want, each one of you can keep it. If it's okay with your mom. that is.
Seriously? Oh my gosh.
Fuck no. Wait, no.
Hold on.
Yeah, your daughter just demonstrated that she's a psychopath.
I'm not buying them for you.
Oh, no. It would be no cost. You brought Layla home.
Yeah, they're yours. Free of charge. Just
How does Layla
promise
feel
to
about
take
that?
care of 'em and bring them around once in a while to visit.
Yeah, I've always believed that if you're an honest person, it always comes back to you.
This is your honesty for bringing back Layla coming back to you.
Wow. That is very generous of you two.
So, Mom, can we get them?
You can't, but she can.
All right.
Shit. She still tried to steal the dog, knowing full well that someone owned that dog.
Come on, guys.
Bring him a letter. Why is it such a terrible thing to do?
Is that your dog?
All right.
He deserves a better home.
Bring him a letter.
Boy Scout makes fun of Girl Scout, but why?
All right, Scout.
Steve, let's go.
Let's head out.
Pink backpack. Whose is this?
What the fuck is this?
Don't tell me this is yours, sir. What
What?
are you doing here?
Get out of here.
Nice to meet you.
What, get
Scoutmaster.
get out of here.
Please
John.
tell me this is some kind of joke. I mean, we've never had a girl in our troop.
Exactly. So it's time we add one, right? Bailey's gonna be joining us today. What happens if you happen to sprain your ankle out there?
He just brings out a rusty knife and starts chopping away at the bone.
Pain?
Feathers,
Swelling.
Snakes. Probably mountain lion.
And the boogeyman, Chupacabra,
Eight little girls like you for breakfast.
and my weird uncle.
Sure you want to come with us?
Yes, I'm sure. But thanks for your concern, though.
Do not lose your trail maps. It is very easy to get lost out here, okay? So keep an eye on them at all times. You guys paying attention back there?
No, Steve.
Who knows? I might be the one saving you.
Oh.
Damn.
She's the one on saving you. Yeah, right. That never happened.
Do kids act like this? I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
he actually did it. Oh my god.
All right, we're almost
She
at
just
the campfire. Let's
dies.
pick it up.
She doesn't have that map and just actually fucking dies.
He's gonna win a special badge.
Damn, that badge looks good.
You may as well just give it to me now.
Well, we'll see. It could go to anyone, even Bailey.
Yeah,
That's
right.
impossible. Girls can't make fire.
Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, which are really good. And the Boy Scouts don't sell shit. Do the Boy Scouts still exist?
Everybody choose a
Because I'm
partner.
pretty sure the Girl Scouts, like their cookies and things,
Stick
are just a marketing
together.
ploy. Like they don't actually make them. I know
Now lose your
that.
map.
I already chose Billy Man. Sorry. Hi. You're welcome.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Billy.
Hey, Trevor, want to be my partner?
No, get away from me. I'm just gonna starve to death.
I'd rather go alone.
Come on. Everyone else is already taken.
Shut up.
Besides, I can help you.
Just let me die out here in peace.
Trevor!
And don't forget it.
It isn't safe alone!
He's fine. He's fine.
Trevor doesn't want a girl as a partner, so he runs
Just
away
cuts to like a
from
mangled
leaving
corpse.
her all by herself. He finally finds
Ah,
one and decides
Redwood.
to head back to camp with it.
He's going for 99 fire making, I see.
As it begins to get dark, Trevor gets worried and starts yelling out for help. He starts to wish that
Nobody
he had
can
thrown
hear
away
him
his map.
except for that fucking Blair Witch.
As he does, he ends up falling and twisting his ankle really bad.
Ouch!
He screeches in pain, but no one is around to save him.
This is pretty intense.
Hours have gone by, and now
Then a
Trevor
bear
is
comes
terrified.
out.
What was that?
The Satchmo. The Sasquatch.
Snake? Please don't hurt me.
Trevor!
Oh god, just let me die out here.
Oh, no, not you.
Help, help, please.
No, some other kid that's stranded out here.
Leave me alone.
I don't know, I think EDP's in the woods or something. It just, I don't know. It wasn't me screaming. Someone else.
Shoot, okay. Well,
We're gonna have to use stars.
Oh! We can build a fire.
Where's the
and
Big
use it
Dipper?
as a distress signal?
Yeah. Of course. I was just about to do that.
Come on.
It just turns into a flamethrower.
Now, just let me get some more wood so we can start a bigger fire.
Really? You were a scout for 10 years and you never saw anyone die? What kind of lame-ass Boy Scout were you?
Oh, Trevor!
Why did you even bother
Really?
saving him?
Great job getting the fire going, too. Otherwise, I don't think we would have been able to find you guys.
You're telling me you saw this pussy-ass fire? No, I'm a liar. I lied about everything.
This doesn't belong to me.
What do you mean you did everything perfectly, just like I taught you?
It wasn't me. It was Bailey. And to be honest, I don't know if I would have survived without her.
Well, I came out of nowhere.
So here, Bailey, I want to say that I'm sorry for how I treated you.
What? Where did you were literally just like shitting on her
Anything worse
seconds
than
ago.
you? Can you please forgive me?
Throw him into the fire. Damn.
I'm sure everybody's very tired and very hungry. Let's go, huh?
Well, if you're hungry, I actually have some cookies.
It's an advertisement!
Thin
Sorry, monkeys.
My favorite.
Thin mints do slap, but so do the coconut ones.
I love Girl Scout cookies, okay?
What are the coconut ones called again? The fuck are they called? The coconut thing? Samoans, yeah.
So in this story,
Those slap. Oh, what are they? Are they What are they? Samoas? Samoans? What are they? Angry coach threatens to cut player featuring Trent.
I really hate to do this, but
Thank you, Frenulum guy, for the generosity. Thank you, Salty and Frenulum.
whoa. But guys like you don't inspire people.
Wait, what?
You're lucky to have made it this far. I'm sorry.
Wait, so he has no reason for cutting them other than the NFL's a business? Wait, what is it? I don't even know what that means. Get a real job. Like streaming.
I gotta go clean my
Not
head.
lame, dumb sports.
You don't understand.
Yeah, this is a huge deal.
It's my life. I thought I was gonna be somebody and inspire people. But what am I supposed to do now?
You don't need football to be
Esports football,
or
Madden.
to inspire people.
Much more inspirational.
You can do that anyway. When one door closes, another one opens.
It's a fucking NFL, Mom. What are you talking about? There is no bigger opportunity. It's fucking. It's the NFL. Now that he's gone, honey, I'm so fucking upset. Like, Jesus Christ, this is awful.
Dad feels so bad for him.
He decides to put down the football and picks up a bottle of alcohol instead.
Oh no!
He drinks every day to try and take away his pain.
No!
Then one day, he gets some news that is gonna change his life forever.
Trent? Trent Shelton?
What happened to Michael? What are you talking about, man?
Oh god.
Sorry, man. I thought you knew.
What happened to him?
Died in a football accident.
They found him this morning. He took his own life.
Please tell me that isn't real.
Trent, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, man. Not Michael, man.
Trent.
This guy's a good actor. This Trent Sheldon guy, he's a good actor. He's making everyone else look weak right now. Like, he's actually good.
No more partying. No more drinking.
Ooh. You have
But alcohol
no
stays.
idea how happy that makes us.
I'm just done drinking, like,
Become somebody.
you know, sugary
And
drinks.
inspire people. We are so proud of you.
Why? He got cut from the NFL. He failed. He ruined it.
With newfound inspiration,
Thanks to the bits, clapping
Trent
cheeks.
decides to rehab his life and turn it all around. He throws away all the bottles and commits himself to sharing his story with the world.
He becomes a TikTok star.
Uploads them on Facebook.
He
and
does
YouTube.
it!
Trent finally starts living the life
Jesus
that
Christ.
he always dreamed of. A life that he knows Michael would be proud of.
Is this a real
And
story?
then one day,
Hey, it's been a while. You know I haven't seen you since
you cut me. You said guys like me would never inspire people. I remember. I forgave you a long time ago.
Why?
Why are you here?
I'm actually here to hear you speak. You know, I'm a big fan. Hey, I even read your book. You know, I bet if you talk to a few of my players, you could really inspire them.
Sure, coach. I love to.
Why are you so buddy-buddy with this guy? I'll never understand that, like, being the bigger man and forgiving like that. I just don't get it.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
You know, I have to know. How did you do it? You know, bounce back after getting cut.
Well, I just realized when one door closes, another one opens. Just got to keep the faith, coach. See you later.
He's on top now. Why whine about the past? Man, fuck that. Like, so what? Even if you're the most successful guy in the world, if someone, like, had an extremely negative effect on your life, especially in the context of this story where the effect was so negative it led indirectly or even directly to the death of one of your best friends, why the fuck would you forgive them? I don't get it. Like, it doesn't do you any good, and they don't deserve it. Of course, this is all just a Darman video that I'm extrapolating on, but still, I'll just never understand that being the bigger man and forgiving someone that has truly just done something horrible to you. TikTok famous teen kicked out of club. What happens next is shocking. Called it. Run it.
Can we take a picture?
Of course.
Fuck no. Talk to my agent first.
Thank you so much.
No free pictures.
That is fantastic, right? You save that table for a big spender, right? Somebody who has a lot of money, all right?
Yes, of course, of course.
Excuse me, we'd like to get in.
Shut the fuck up and get out.
This is the VIP. Aren't you a little young to be here? You know, this isn't Chuck E. Cheese. You have to be 21 to get in.
Ooh, get blasted.
I am 21.
Fake ID.
What a jerk. Seriously.
Hey, this club looks like shit anyway. Let's get out of here.
No, it's your birthday, and we're already out. Besides, I need to use the bathroom.
They're gonna sneak in.
Really, just forget about it.
It's just
We're in now.
TikTok. I mean, it doesn't command that much power. It's just TikTok.
I'm sorry, but you're Allison, right?
We're huge fans, and we knew you were going to be here tonight. Is there any way we can get a photo?
Of course.
Thanks, you said Jay.
By the way, what did you mean when you said you heard I was going to be here?
It's all over. I knew it was coming.
All right, thanks.
Honestly, that is just like Twitter. They fucking stalk every celebrity ever, unhealthily.
Excuse me, very important person coming through.
Hold on, this guy likes football.
I'm sorry, we were actually here first.
And that means you do not have to wait in line. See, one day, when you no longer have to rely on mommy and daddy's money, maybe you will have one of your very own. All right, you're up next. I will see you in the VIP room.
Okay, hey.
Appreciate that.
Yep, happens.
I hate him. Seriously.
Why spend money in his club then? Go somewhere else.
What bottle can I get for you first?
We'll take it.
All right.
You know what? Make it two.
Yes,
Ooh.
make it two.
Oh, that's impressive. Wow.
I bet they don't pay.
Oh, come on.
These are
2
some Witch
bottles
Hunter,
of Ace of
Obama's
Spades
Twitch, and
for Mr.
Gucci.
Amiri on this card. Of course.
This card actually belongs to a man who died 100 years ago. You're not Walt
I really
Disney.
want to get a drink, but the bar is so packed, and I don't want to wait in line again. My friend here is Allison Day, and if you don't know who she is, no, stop.
Yes, I know who she is.
No, you don't.
You definitely belong in the VIP.
You telling me this guy uses TikTok? What does he do?
Oh my god, my daughter's a huge fan.
Oh, okay, makes more
You
sense.
just made me Father of the Year.
Look, we just want to get a table, okay?
But
Let me
why?
buy this one.
Why?
I
This
just wanna
place
celebrate
looks
my
like
birthday.
shit.
Okay, well, you can't celebrate your birthday because this table is not free. It's been reserved by that party right over there, see? Yes, I know, it's frustrating not getting everything that you want because you're so entitled, you Gen Zers, right?
No, it's not like that.
Okay, then, let me explain it to you.
This guy is very passionate.
The VIP section.
You know what? You don't have to, because we're leaving this dump.
Yeah, pussy. Place does look like shit.
Oh boy, right there. Okay, come on, bring it now. There, we got the Queen of Hearts over there. Now we got the Ace of Spades. All right.
Oh, no, please. Let me do that for you. My pleasure.
This club must really be struggling if the owner is in person pouring these bottles.
Minute, please. Listen, I am so sorry about all of this.
Celebrating
craziness.
$2 grand.
And apparently, it's going to get even more crazy. We have some famous click-clocker,
TikToker, and I really need to talk to you.
Okay,
It's
give
important.
me 1 minute, please. Wow. So, Mr.
This guy is the best actor in the DMCU, the Darman Cinematic Universe. Maybe. He's up there. Oh boy.
It's like they didn't have any money at all.
Okay, well, let's go get them. Get off your phone, Baldy.
What a horrible night. I'm sorry that prick learned your birthday.
Wow, wait,
It's okay.
prick.
Just
In the DMCU, Darman just dropping prick? That is a first.
that was weird.
Excuse me, Allison?
No, shut the fuck up. No autographs.
Can we get a pic?
No.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
sure.
Hey,
Can't you see it's my birthday?
Get a picture too.
that's the internet sensation. That's the one who's... Ugh.
Does she have 80 million on TikTok? That's nutty. TikTok numbers are wacky.
A table just opened up in the VIP section, and I would just love for you to have it.
Beat his ass.
Thanks, but no thanks. We'll just go to Chuck E. Cheese instead. I'm sure they'll have a table that I can afford. You guys want to come with us?
Yeah, let's go. Well, they're definitely not old enough to get in here, I'll tell you that. What a valuable lesson.
I can't believe it's you. Can we take a picture?
Oh, they didn't explain the lesson to me. I imagine it's don't judge a book by its cover, because they might be a famous TikTok star. Just because someone doesn't look like a multimillionaire doesn't mean they might not be a multimillionaire.
I guess I'll just go to sleep hungry then.
Order Uber Eats, dummy.
Okay, I can probably make some.
No! I'm not hungry anymore.
Oh, okay, that's
Go to
good.
bed.
Solve that problem.
You know, you could also help out sometimes.
That's ridiculous, you old harpy. I would never.
You're the mom. That's your job.
Ooh.
This must be important.
You're fired because you ignored our last call. Don't bother coming into the
I'll
office.
just drink out of the carton then.
What? No, don't do that.
Why don't you just answer the fucking phone?
Hey, Patty, what's up? When you're a mom, you'll understand how hard it is.
Well, I'm not a mom. You are.
Ooh.
If I'm being honest, not a very good one.
Oh.
How could you say that?
Take that. Well, you didn't wash your clothes. Like, what do you
All
expect?
weekend. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, you ruined her weekend at Simone's.
Don't go.
It's like you didn't even care. Oh, she found a change of clothes.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Hey, a glass of urine.
Thanks for
Fuck
letting me
yeah.
stay here this week. I'm trying to cook for Riley, but the dishes need to be washed.
Okay, so go ahead and wash them.
Wash them?
This thing is so greedy. This is exceptionally goofy.
Rolls up her sleeves and reluctantly starts washing the dishes. Little did she know she was about to learn a big lesson.
Does nobody own a dishwasher? In the DMCU, dishwashers don't
She
exist
spends
yet.
the next half hour cooking spaghetti. and ends up creating a big mess.
Oh, the fucking house is ruined.
She now understands just how much work being a mom really is.
It's washing dishes, doing clothes,
How's everything going?
having to drink juice with no glass.
I'm exhausted.
That's the hardest part about being a mom.
Now, what can I help with?
Nothing. Get out.
You please make Riley something to eat?
I'd love to. I'll start with washing these dishes.
Oh, actually, Mom, I'll wash the dishes. And when I'm done, I'll help you cook too.
What? Really? It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
No.
I guess I never realized how hard it is being a mom. Until I had to take care of a kid.
For an hour.
I promise. Going forward, I'm gonna help you out.
My eyes really opened. When I was told I had to clean a dish, I was like, Jesus.
Of course.
This is a bit much. Thanks to the resub shock.
Kimberly, you've lost a lot.
That was powerful. You never know how hard it is being a mom until you have to do the laundry. Spoiled girl demands car for birthday. Featuring Sniper Wolf! Sniper Wolf, let's go! Time to learn a valuable lesson.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Why would I want to eat my second favorite today of all days?
This birthday party seems like shit. It's just you and your dad at a restaurant. It's not even
I
like...
just won't be eating any cake on my birthday.
What? Why are you gonna be like this?
Gosh, now I feel terrible. Here you go.
Hey.
Now this is more like it.
And don't worry, it's just one of them.
It's a brand new Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Let's go! With the Sniper Wolf skin.
iPhone 12?
I know you wanted the new one, so...
Wait,
It's gonna be in a shitty color. Oh god, I knew it.
give me the black one.
Don't worry.
This is a disaster. You blew it.
You ready to go? Yeah.
Sniper Wolf. And Psycho Mantis.
My sweet 16, and you're totally ruining it, Dad.
I like how in the Darman cinematic universe, the DMCU, some characters continue to have the same
the
lore.
wrong phone on my birthday.
There's
Can
some
you believe it?
continuity.
So you should be grateful for what you have. Whatever. No one cares about your opinion.
Well, that was rude.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
A lot of people care about her opinion.
You know, honey, she does have a plan.
Did you see her when she looked at the
Kids
top
would be
5
very
life
thankful
hacks?
to have this.
Happy birthday.
Shut the fuck up!
It's my daughter's birthday, too.
Oh, I don't care.
Well, hopefully your birthday's going better than mine.
I'm sorry.
Where is it?
I bought the restaurant! Oh.
A brand new 2021 Porsche Cayenne SUV.
SUV. SUV. You fool.
It's got 500.
You goddamn idiot.
Leather seats. And it's
black! I can't believe you got me a black car!
What?
But it's still a brand new car. I mean, shouldn't you be grateful for that?
Who wants to drive a red
You got me the color I wanted.
SUV?
Not this one. Ugh. Then you get me the wrong phone, and now you get me the wrong car?
You ruined her life.
Seriously, you're like the worst dad in the world.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Do you even care about your daughter?
Happy birthday.
She's just gonna go over and slam the cake.
Happy birthday again, sweetheart.
I hope the theme is that it's okay to hit your child in public. That's probably the message.
Dad, I told you I didn't want anything for my birthday.
I know it's not much. I just... After I lost my job, I know things have been tough, but
I stole a car
I wanted
for
to
you.
get you something.
The food and cake are more than enough.
Don't be ridiculous, please.
And you should be.
Her dad has already thrown himself into oncoming traffic.
Hi, honey, I spoke to my guy, and he said he's gonna try really hard to have it wrapped red by...
It's okay, Dad.
I'm really sorry.
You should be. You fucked up, you dumb
don't
idiot.
need to say sorry.
Stupid dad. Real
I'm
dumb
the one
dad.
that I should have been a lot more grateful for everything that you got me. I'm really sorry. Can you please forgive me?
Nope. No.
Hey, what about this iPhone? Do you...
No, that's a piece of shit. No, take that back.
Actually, I have a better idea.
Oh. Yeah, Dad, I saw these two poor people eating cake. Let's go throw the phone at them.
I saw the phone you got earlier and...
It fucking sucks. Yeah, here, take this.
What?
If you accepted that phone, you'd most likely get busted for a crime you didn't commit. Like, that's... Just don't do it. Just take this one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, you're fucking dumb. Just take it and then sell the phone at that
I
point.
heard you
What do you
like
mean?
strawberry cake.
Like, what do you mean?
Would you guys at least come and have some birthday cake with us?
Yeah, sure, we'd love to.
Why is this guy always crying? Stop crying. No wonder you lost your job. You couldn't stop fucking crying. This was a little misleading. Sniper Wolf had a single line. I was expecting Sniper Wolf to have a key role to play here. I'm a little upset about that. A kid humiliated playing ball. What happens next is shocking. There's a 30-year-old man. Is that Steve? Oh my god, it's Steve in an athletics situation. Good heavens. Well, this kid's no Jose Canseco. Hit the steroids, Junior.
Every pro was once just a beginner who never stopped swinging.
Not true. Jose Canseco took a lot of steroids. And was still basically a beginner. I just really like Jose Canseco, to be honest.
Remember, I thought you wanted to go pro one day.
I do. Let's face it.
You're way too old to be thinking about going pro.
So I could never go pro.
Exactly. Oh, good pitch, Steve. Wow, he's throwing thunder. My god, what was that? A submarining changeup? With a curveball gyro?
Here comes 50.
Oh, Steve with the knuckleball. Oh, baby. Right in the strike zone.
You're halfway done.
I'm never gonna hit the ball.
Well, not with Steve pitching, you're not. He's going up against Little League's best pitcher. What do you expect? Look at that form! Jesus! This man's got a robotic arm! Is that CC Sabathia on the plate right now? Or is that just Steve? Yeah, I don't know baseball very well. I can only think of CC Sabathia.
I just don't want to play anymore.
The last one.
Rough. Who's another good pitcher?
Swing another bat in your life.
Is that Babe Ruth or just Steve again? Oh, watch out! That's his signature pitch! Oh my god, he's hitting him with the curveball splitter! Oh! Nobody's ever hit Steve's curveball splitter shitter. Oh my god!
I hit the ball. I can't believe it.
Oh, that was horrible. Jesus Christ, this is the worst Little League division I've ever seen in my life.
All right, bring it in. Come here, guys. Settle up.
So who can go out there, hit a home run, and win this game for us?
I'll do it.
No! Absolutely not, you quit. Get out of here.
What are you doing here? Okay,
Can I bat?
Let him back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He just goes and strikes out hard as shit. Not even close. Injures himself. Alright, hopefully the pitcher's throwing 100 balls and we might be able to get one. This is what we practiced for. Whoa, God, Jesus, he sent it to space! Oh boy, they're really fucking up. Get out of here, Sharks. Get out of here. You're in Steven's world now. He gets a full ride scholarship now. No?
Every pro was once just a beginner who never stopped swinging.
That's also not true. Some people are actually just born with talent. It's something you have to accept at some point. Quite literally, there are some people that are just born different. Landscapers accused of stealing lemons. Darman actually just got that from the classic porno, you lemon-stealing whore. It's about fucking time. This is huge. This is a huge day.
Never seen a backyard so beautiful before.
Used to see the water bill. Plus, I have to hire a bunch of landscapers to keep up with this place.
Wow.
Hey, Paco, you guys stealing my lemons? My name is Juan. Whatever. You guys cannot be.
Wait, what? What is it?
And look at this. Your shirt is full of my lemons.
What? I'm so confused already.
You really don't think there's anything wrong with what you're doing? I swear, this is why I never have any lemons.
What? Why? Just get lemons from the store.
You even got a plastic bag full of them too. Give me those. Hey, what are you doing?
If you got a problem, you talk to the owner.
Well, then you should know not to take the owner's lemons without asking.
I am so lost right now.
He's not the owner.
Oh, he's lying.
Saying that.
Babe, I don't have to explain myself to this guy. He can barely speak English. Hey, come on, let's go.
What? This was a entirely avoidable situation. You didn't have to confront them on lemons. And you wouldn't have got your ass spread open. It's Starman!
How are you, senor? How are the growth?
Ah, growing too fast. You guys take care.
Hey, Jefe. It's okay if we still take the lemons?
Of course, take as many as you want. Share them with the whole family. Okay, bye.
Man, fuck you, Darman, you ruined it. Now he's not getting laid.
So you lied to me?
Okay, so I don't own a house, I rent it. But I'll probably buy this house in the next few.
Oh, hey, Deshaun. Can you have your dad call me? His lease is up for renewal.
Of course. I'll let him know now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so can I have sex with that girl that you're standing next
You mean
to?
your dad?
Alright, cool. Thank you, man. He's a tier 1 straight Blanchin. Wait, that was the whole video? Oh, that was a Darman short. Darman just sat down to look at like old memes and he saw a lemon stealing whore and he's like, I can change a life with that story. And god damn it, he did. Scammer fakes being hit by a car. You fucking killed him!
He's dead now. Are you okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you there. My leg hurts so bad. Okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe an ambulance. Really? I wasn't even going that fast. Okay, all right. This guy hit with his car.
We're not looking where you are.
This is pretty common in some countries. I see a lot of these, yeah. The videos are always pretty cool. This is Saul Goodman? Yeah.
Like $300? $600?
Fine. But next time, you be careful. Watch where you're going.
I will.
Kill someone.
Hey, I'm sorry again. Here, let me.
Here, lean on me, sweetheart. Okay.
Get fucked, Nelson!
Take your license away.
Oh, this goes deep. It's not just getting hit by cars, it's everything.
Are you okay?
Oh, my back.
Oh, no. Just try not to move.
Look at all the spilled water. That's how she slipped.
Wait, this wouldn't work though, would it?
I don't think I can move.
There's not even a wet floor sign here. This is a serious life.
You wouldn't be able to...
Are you the owner?
No, I'm just an employee, but he should be here
This-
soon. Let me text him. I'll tell him to come quick. But that would put the store out of business.
Ow! My back.
Well, Hank Moody, isn't that from Californication?
But I don't know if you want to take it.
It is.
I
Thought so.
I don't think I can go back to work. At least another month.
That'll all be part of the damages.
Why would the employee be paying this? He doesn't care, he's just...
Stress.
He doesn't own it.
countless things. Look, I need to speak to your owner right away before...
Oh, wow. Nelson owns this place.
What are you doing here?
And I see you've recovered rather quickly.
Actually, I'm still in a lot of pain.
Save it. Don't even try to act like you're hurt. And you can also stop pretending now, so...
What are you talking about? I'm in so much pain.
Yeah, you can't prove
Nelson is the man.
Once Cameron texted me, I looked at the footage and... Here, look what I found.
And now he's gonna publicly execute them.
You know Adrian brought us a pretty serious events, right?
No, just take it into your own hands. Vigilante justice, Nelson. Cut their fucking heads off.
No, wait, here, please. I'm sure we can work something out, huh?
Takes such a fucking-
Here's your $600.
Did the employee just walk out? Yeah, he quit.
Or take it off.
Nelson's kind of feeling it.
Wow. Okay, fine. I won't call the cops. But I better not see you two here ever again, okay?
Of course not. You'll never see us again.
Yeah, we promise.
Oh, Nelson with the big prank.
Right to remain silent.
My bad. I forgot to tell you, I already did.
Damn, Nelson.
You're the only ones who lied, huh? This money probably belongs to somebody, so we'll put this in evidence.
No, the cops just gotta... Nelson, you were doing so good until then. Well, you just gave the cop a tip, I guess, which is nice. I got... Alright.
Wow, boss.
He earned it with that response time, I guess.
You
Very nice, Nelson. Pretty girl uses nerd for money. These are the exact same video back to back, it seems. Oh, but it looks like they're at a party. That's different.
Hey, should we go to your place and play some Warzone? Oh.
Okay. No, we don't play Warzone in my place.
There goes Kayla.
Warzone sucks.
Nelson, we had history together.
Another Nelson! The fucking 20 million Nelsons in the Darman Extended Universe. The DMU.
No, not like that.
Or DMCU.
The class. Rude. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
I just mean I have a lot of money, and I play Warzone too, I guess.
Y'all wanted to hang out sometime.
We're about to go to Jake's party, but thanks for the offer.
All things considered, that was
But what if I
pretty
give you a
polite.
ride in my new car?
This is your car.
It looks like shit. Wait, that's your car? It looks like ass.
Arthur and I. Kayla. This is the ladies.
Hey, what's up, boys? Playing a little slap ass in the locker room?
Do you guys want to join?
Oh, seriously?
Oh, rough.
This is your ride?
Heck yeah.
You don't mind if Jerry and John come with us, do you?
Take a stand, Nelson. Say no penis allowed in the car.
For 3 more people?
You're fine with it.
No, say there's a strict no dick policy in the car. Except for Nelson dick.
Totally.
You fucked up.
Hop in. Kayla finally thinks I'm cool.
Dude, is that a cool car? Do people like that car? It looks like a normal, boring car. Doesn't even have any, like, weird geometry on it.
Yeah, let me get some.
Do you want to say anything about this?
I do. Let me take a shot, please.
Stop being such a square, Arthur.
See,
Nerd. Hey, he plays Warzone too, ladies. Nerd.
It looks like Nelson more than anyone else.
Oh my god.
Thanks to the resub.
It does.
Rice Q and Raucus. Nelson, this is your chance. Yeah, or he could get laid, bro. Stop being such a square.
He looks like Nelson's twin. Getting it for us.
Only if you kiss me on the mouth. Nelson, drive a hard bargain. You have leverage here.
Good.
Man, you really got fucked. Didn't even get a smooch out of it. Why did you come in here? Now you're just implicating yourself.
They're clearly using you for your car. You're stop. You're just getting really jealous because they're actually starting to like me. You can get in a lot of trouble.
That's not true. Police encourage fake IDs these days. And I'll just blame it on you. Anyway.
Can I see your ID, please?
Is this really you?
Yeah, I used to have a beard too.
You really think I wouldn't notice? It's obvious.
Butt chug with me in the back. Prove to me you're 21.
I'm really sorry, okay? I don't want to go.
Today's your birthday!
How wholesome.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. We don't drink.
Don't speak for he doesn't drink. He's a nerd. I drink. Yeah, let's fucking go. All right. Okay, time to puke. Okay, let's get some cocaine now. Let's really have some fun. Come on, baby. Yeah, come here and kiss me. Come on. What? No, don't back away. Okay, kiss me. Nelson. Cocaine. Right on schedule. There it is. Oh, lame.
He can make his own decisions.
To be fair, they're really nice to Nelson, all things considered.
Okay, I'm sorry.
An open invitation to do pills for free with a girl you like? What a good group.
You want to come with me?
No, bro, I didn't even invite you here in the first place. That's fine. That's really fine.
Such a buzzkill, man.
Thank you, man. Have fun playing Warzone.
Finally, I thought he'd never leave, but we'll take 5.
5? Jesus Christ, we're going in. No, I'm not paying for it. I'm not even taking one. No, I'm not fucking paying for it. No! I'm not even having any of the fun. I'm not paying for it. Fuck.
Sir.
Thanks.
Body moved on its own.
Here, just in case you change your mind.
Nelson.
Hey, thanks, creepy guy with the fentanyl.
We'll be with you the whole
Appreciate it. Now I'm $100 out and I'm about to overdose. Thank you, guy.
We're no fun.
If you ever say that to me again, I swear to God, I'm doing a butt chug. And you don't want to see that.
Can we see what this?
I don't want it. What am I gonna do with this?
I'm gonna need to see everyone's ID.
So you're saying it's not a Schedule 1 controlled substance drug?
No, honestly, it's probably not. It's probably placebo that they're trying to sell.
Those aren't mine.
Oh, yeah? Then whose are they?
Oh, bro, just fucking snitch. You don't even know the guy. You literally don't even know the weirdo.
He offered us some, and we told him we didn't want any.
Wait, no, I wasn't even... Oh, Jesus Christ. No, wait, I swear to God. Oh, God, wait. Wait, I swear to God.
Why are you guys lying? I thought you were my friends.
Yeah, like, why are you standing up for, like, the weird guy that wasn't even invited?
Guys like us would be friends with someone like you?
Yeah, we just wanted to ride, nothing else.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Get him out of here.
Going to the slab. Put the music back on.
But yeah, wait. He didn't really do a good job of putting the kibosh on this party. I smell pills. This is his friend's uncle.
I've heard every story under the sun.
Oh, maybe not. Thanks to Reset Wonyon and Passion. Oh, it was his uncle. I thought so.
What are you doing here?
I actually set a bomb on in the house. I'm about to detonate it.
Forgot to tell you.
And I wanted to save you.
My uncle that was picking me up, he's actually a cop. I asked my uncle to go in there and arrest you. So you can see for yourself that none of these friends of yours
Damn.
actually have your back.
So I am just a fucking loser then, huh? Did you have to show me that?
I love you, man.
I love you too. Are you still trying to protect your friends?
No, but I want to drink now.
Or is it okay now it goes back in?
Friends. You know, an actual friend once told me, anyone who
Is it tier 1 Abbotsford?
Something.
In the prime Hugo Balls.
So, should we go to your place play Warzone?
No, I actually just want to watch them get arrested, honestly. Can we just... Can we hang out?
Of course. Thanks.
Man, you don't even, like, revel in their misery? What the fuck, man? Attorney tries to scam businessman. Okay.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nelson. This probably continues the same storyline. Someone actually fell in his store and hurt themselves this time.
What makes it even harder is dealing with negligent business owners like the defendant.
Oh man, he actually did hurt himself in the store.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted.
No, it's pretty fucked up, Nelson. Let's keep that to a minimum, please.
May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
Jesus, Nelson came in there with a camera and took pictures of his cock, huh? You scumbag.
As you can
You
see,
fucking scumbag.
my client was holding on for dear life to grab the bar for support.
Who took these pictures?
But it was improperly attached,
Who came?
causing him
What?
to fall on the floor and injure his head. I was nearby to help take the photo.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Shotty did not try to cut any corner.
Hey, you can speak when it's your turn.
Shut the fuck up. You're out of order. This whole court is out of order.
The defendants have paid $25,000 in damages and all attorney fees.
$25,000. That's gonna
Order. I'm not gonna tell you. Be quiet again.
Are you drunk on the job, Your Honor? Jesus Christ. Stop. I'm trying to be upset.
Hey, look, that grab bar was not negligently installed. Okay, I did it myself, and I know I didn't cut any corners.
How do you explain all these pictures then?
How do you explain all these pictures? Why is his attorney at the fucking gas station and then instead of helping him, taking pictures in different positions of him in pain?
That moves one direction.
Ask yourself the same questions, Your Honor, you fucking idiot.
Tomorrow, we'll get together and we'll talk about the damages.
Thank you.
That sounds good, thanks. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for fucking me in the ass, idiot. Dummy. Also, Nelson, why did you represent yourself? Where's your lawyer?
I hope you learned your lesson. When you take advantage of people, it comes back to you.
I'm gonna try to squeeze out as much as I can in attorney fees.
This thing is really starting to itch.
Breathe this for us. I'm just gonna stay.
If anyone sees you, you will both be exposed. Let's get out of here first. Plus, I found another business to hit up.
Let's go. So you see, I'm homeless now.
Dressing room, that's perfect. Just give me a couple minutes. Then come in. Excuse me, can you move?
Steve, please, can you move? Steve, come on.
Wait.
Steve, I need you to move.
That's so kind.
Surely they would have noticed after like the 10th time they've done this that the attorney always seems to be at the place of the crime.
Of course.
Thank you.
Nelson just looks like a perv. Yeah, he's going undercover. What do you understand about that?
Gosh, are you okay?
Does it look like I'm okay?
Here, let me help you.
Maybe you should just stay right there.
I want to talk to an attorney. Okay, I can't find my phone.
Here it is.
Watch the legs.
Oh my god. This is genius. And then we hit him with a baseball bat to ensure that there's an injury.
This was really negligent of you.
Thanks to
guys.
Tier 1 randomly Jennifer.
Let him know.
I mean, they're just employees. They don't care.
We're so sorry for what happened.
You should.
I just need one more second.
Why take the pictures?
Okay, look, this is gonna be hard to believe, but that guy was faking it all. He did the same thing to my business.
You can tell just by looking at the hole.
Oh, Steve invented grab bars.
It's way too smooth to have been pulled out, so that means that somebody came by and unscrewed them.
Thank you.
He turns out to be the President of the United States.
Here is your wheelchair.
Ha! I got you now.
What are you doing here?
And also, why did you jump scare them?
Biggest fraudsters on the
You
planet.
could have just taken these pictures and
Wait
then...
until the judge finds out about this.
Oh boy, you blew it.
Go to jail for a very long time.
You blew it. They're just gonna break your camera.
Find out about this.
What are you talking about? I got the pictures right here
Oh.
of you and yeah.
Stephanie!
Pretty reckless decision there, Nelson. I mean, you can't sue him again.
Look, I'm telling you, Your Honor, this is all one big scam. I saw it with my own eyes.
Is there any truth to this?
None whatsoever, Your Honor.
Yeah. So are you scamming?
Heinous in a bad
No? Oh, well. Stop lying to me, Nelson. You're going to jail now. Where's Steve when we need him?
On my whole business and look, I'm telling you the truth, okay?
No, another 10,000 for your attorney fees.
I own this courthouse.
The plaintiff and his attorney are both frauds.
liar!
Who is this guy?
I mean, why should we be listening to him?
Oh, well, maybe because I'm the one with the folder full of photos of you committing fraud. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm an undercover federal agent.
Oh, Jesus.
This is unbelievable.
Can you even see what you're looking at, Your Honor? You look so drunk.
Looks like
Can we get a better attorney? Or judge?
Guilty as I am.
Thanks to some weird champ and butter dog.
Arrest me. You can't do that. I am an attorney. Get off!
You were an attorney. I'm going to make sure that you never practice law again.
When you take advantage of people, it always comes back to you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I cannot go back to prison. It's not a good place.
Nelson, you still fucked it. Like, I don't know what you were thinking. Steve's just the hero.
Well, this case is dismissed.
Sister calls brother's girl a gold digger. She instantly regrets it.
Here she comes now. Hey, Maggie, over here.
Oh, hey. Oh, is this one of the Girl Scouts?
She doesn't. This is her. The woman who I was telling you about?
You're telling me that this is your new...
Yeah, fuck yeah, huh? How about that shit?
Sam, she's half your age.
Fuck yeah, what's up?
Yeah, maybe. She loves me.
No.
Sam, don't be such a fool.
Why else would I be with him?
Uh-oh.
For his money, honey.
Maggie!
Jesus, whoa, hey, whoa.
Even know her.
I don't
That's going
need
too
to
far.
know her. Young women go after older men only for one thing, and it certainly isn't love.
Gail's not my girlfriend.
Fiance.
Well, thank goodness. At least you got a little bit of sense. I thought you were saying that she was...
I'm his fiance.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Give me a dirty martini with extra gin.
Sure, right away.
Yeah, why don't we just call it off? It's clearly not gonna go well from here. Why don't, like, let's just go home.
She asked for a cocktail. I think you should check your ID. Who knows? She might be underage.
Oh, shit. Looks the reset eyes in the sky in Sporticus.
I get that this is hard for a lot of people to understand.
He's not that old. He looks like he's late 30s, early 40s, maybe.
I know that if you would just get to know her, that you'd love her every...
Mid 50? What are you talking about? No fucking chance. He's not that old.
She probably would want you to pass so she can take your money.
I know that she would stick by my side.
You know what? I'm gonna settle this once and for all. There's no way that guy's anything over early 40s. No chance. I'm usually right on the money with the estimation like that. That guy is not very old. I'm gonna look him up in the Darman universe. Darman actors, maybe? Okay, here we go. Holy shit. Holy shit, there's a lot of pages. God, there's so many people here. Half of them don't have a picture. We've seen him in a couple, so he should be somewhere in the middle here. Unless he's Brendan Schroeder, and in that case, we were all wrong. In fact, if he's Brendan Schroeder, he is 13. So, probably not him. God, there's so many actors and actresses in the Darman world. I never even, like, noticed. Oh, he does. James Troop. Where's his birth year? 1883. Well, where the fuck is his birth year? I got his height, he's 6 feet. Which means he's definitely older than 13. Typically people don't hit that height at 13, so we can safely rule that out. It doesn't have his birth year anywhere here. He's definitely early 40s. At the absolute latest, no chance he's in the 50s. Saying anywhere between 41 to 43. Why is it so hard to find his age? I've got his goddamn IMDb up. It doesn't have it there. Man, this guy's done a great job of keeping his age a mystery. Yeah, if you go to... Alright, something has truly gone awry here in the system. If you go to Idle Birthdays, he's currently the oldest man in the entire human species, and as far as records go, he has crushed them all in terms of longevity. Currently 138 years old, and he'll celebrate his 139th birthday pretty soon. Why can't I find his fucking age? He looks really good for 138 though. Alright, it'll forever be a mystery, I guess.
You're leaving 100% of everything you have to her?
That's, okay, that's a little suspicious.
Are you insane, Sam?
Yeah, that's pretty outrageous.
You're giving her $250,000?
Yeah, it's a little absurd.
You put him... Yeah, right. Sam, she is playing you.
I keep seeing 1983. Is that accurate? Is it? Where did you find that? Where did you find that he's born 1983? Because, yeah, if he's 1983, he would be 38, right? Oh, because you think it's a typo? Well, then suck my fucking dick if that's true. I told you he was not that old.
This is the biggest mistake of your life.
No, Maggie. See, that's where you're wrong.
Oh, God.
Sam.
Gale's poisoned him.
Drink some of this. Oh, please, don't act like you care. One day, when you get really sick, she's going to leave you all by yourself to die.
Ooh, that's intense.
Don't say I didn't mean it.
Yeah, but until then, he's slamming ham. So... Sam's dying of having too much good pussy in his life.
Are you Gail?
Yes. How's Sam doing?
Not very good, unfortunately. Do you want to come with me?
Actually, we took a look at the wheel, and since he is in a coma, Gail's the one that's going to have to make that call.
Oh, shit.
Of course. I don't want to lose Sam.
Oh, boy, that's a lot of responsibility to put on him.
Won't cover the cost of the surgery.
Well, I guess you gotta let him die then, I guess. Welcome to America.
I'm so sorry. The fuck? It looks like Sam's going to have to come out of pocket. $249,500.
That's fine. I have signing authority.
But that's all the cash that Sam has.
Yeah, so when he pulls through with the surgery, he'll die of shock when he realizes he has $0.
Blast furnace.
Classic.
Can you prepare the team and I'll get
Credit card? Are you using credit card for that? We won't start until it goes through, in fact. Sam comes marching out. Who spent all my fucking money?
Oh, please give us.
You son of a bitch.
See that on YouTube. Sam can tell you himself.
Get the fuck away from me. I'm broke now. Jesus, you son of... Oh my... Get the fuck away. Did they give him like a sensu bean? Like he recovered real quick. Damn.
Pay for the surgery.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's American healthcare for you.
So, Gail, are you sure you want to stay with Sam?
No, actually, I'm leaving.
Talking about. Here's the credit card and receipt for the cost of the surgery.
Thank you. What? Her credit card.
Gail's rich.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
I didn't use Sam's money to pay for the surgery. I used my own.
Oh my
You
god.
Gail owns a tech company. She has way more money than me. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I'm kidding though. I did spend all of his money just because.
Really weren't with
because
Sam because of
fuck
his
it, why
money?
not, right?
Just how much I love Sam.
Oh, babe. I love you too. Oh, come on, bring it in.
Get in here, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
If it isn't my suit.
That was good. That was very good. Girl with anxiety is humiliated. What happens next is shocking.
Okay, class. Who can solve the problem?
No one, get the fuck out of here, you suck.
How about...
Boo, school, boo, boo, learning, boo.
I know. Julia.
Ugh. What's happening? Is this gonna be like that movie Caroline or whatever, where she ends up having demon blood powers? Or the fuck that movie's called? Carrie or something?
I know you're still new here, but you haven't come to any school events yet. You have to come to this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
Will there be alcohol?
A lot of people there. Yeah, pretty much the whole class.
Yeah, but about the booze situation, what's up with that?
You know, when I was your age, I'd always be hanging with my friends after school. You couldn't drag me home. Yet,
Yeah, I bet you were so popular, Dad.
missing out on everything all by yourself.
I'm sure, Dad. Slam pussy and butt chugging beers with the boys, I'm sure.
There you go with that again.
That myth.
What could you possibly be anxious about?
Anxiety's not real.
See, this is the problem with your generation. You have no
Oh, boy.
real problems to worry about, yet you just have to create some kind of...
Please just get out of my room.
I'm not done lecturing with what I've read on Twitter. Now you'll sit there and listen. Have you heard of 5G? It's gonna be a chaotic scene. Cake erupts into blood and guts and gore. Wow. This has a lot more production behind it than the normal Darman episode. There are special effects there. And by that I mean they slowed it down a little bit.
Here we go again.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
No, our daughter's weird, and I don't like
Julia
it.
has locked herself in her bathroom once again and is not coming out.
It's very real. A lot of kids suffer from it.
Oh, I'm sure, honey.
When I was a kid, we didn't even have such things.
She must be going through so much right now.
How about what I'm going through right now? My favorite football team just lost the big game.
The electricity, she doesn't even have to put food on the table. What in the world could she be so anxious about?
Roger, I don't think you understand how anxiety works.
Oh, really? And what makes you such an
Damn, his nipples are coming in hot. Jesus, Roger.
Because I went through it.
Those nipples are getting anxious, eh?
Okay. You had anxiety too?
Yeah, till I beat its ass.
Hey.
I said, come here, anxiety. I'm gonna beat your ass. And I
Yeah.
did. So now I'm good.
I was always laughing and smiling. I was probably one of the most popular girls in school.
Okay, Mom, stop bragging.
Suddenly, I found myself as the new kid in school. Everyone already had their friend groups.
But then I still became the most popular kid.
Such an outcast. Flying on airplanes?
Whoa, yeah. That's
Get it.
fucked up
I
shit
feel
there, huh?
paralyzed.
Yeah, that
and
shit is scary.
Suffocated. Like I couldn't even breathe.
Agreed.
The whole time I would sit there, shaking and sweating, thinking that everyone was judging me.
They probably were.
Because I went through it.
Okay, enough of the lying. Whatever, honey. Okay.
I had no idea all that had happened.
I had no idea my wife was a fucking liar.
And
Did
we're
he-
gonna help you get through this.
So he's 44?
Thanks.
Nice.
Mom.
I was a little off. I said
You
43
have
tops,
no idea
but I
what
was
that
close.
means to me. Everything that you just said is exactly what I feel every day. You beat it. How can I get through it?
Video games and drugs, really.
Honestly,
Unless, of course, you bring up something I disagree with,
So,
such as
you think I should
microchips
see a therapist then?
and Bill Gates.
The therapist offers her lots of advice on how to control her anxiety. Once she gets home, she practices
Starman cures her
every
anxiety.
day for 30 minutes.
What a hero.
The meditation helps her control her thoughts and relax her mind. And then, several weeks later, Julia does something that shocks her entire class.
She insults the teacher.
Who can solve this problem?
Yells a racial slur.
She's going for it? She gets the answer wrong.
Oh, wow. Julia.
Not even close.
I have never seen you raise your hand before.
Well, thanks for embarrassing me in front of the class. This is the big moment. You've got this.
Yes, that's correct, Julia. Amazing job.
I'm just kidding. I was wrong. Sit down. Stop embarrassing me. Yeah!
I'll try.
Just runs over and slaps the cake off of the table.
Actually, I don't think I'm ready yet.
Well, don't you want to at least give the present? Okay. I'm sure the class saw
Julia
that.
gets invited to a birthday party, but she...
That was pretty rude. Could have at least left the present or whatever, I guess. Nice.
Premium thick
Well, I
leather.
think that's all caught up for now.
Golly. You already fixed the heating thing. Provides heating in a large area. I still don't know how these work. What if I dig a bunch of wood? Is that gonna do it? Because I don't know how to do the other one to fuel this one. Go in there. Go. Go. Alright. And fucking see how this shit works. It cost a lot of iron, by the way. Reduces the temperature. Like, I get that much. How does it work, though? That's what I want to know. I guess, is there a way I can do set acceptable fuel? Oh, of course, it's only charcoal coal or coking coal. And then, yeah, it's literally just ice. Is it warm? Are you warm yet? Gear settings. Gear 3. Oh, that brings it up a lot. Oh, and that heats up a big area. Let's turn this off. Acceptable fuel. Just do that. some branches. I don't need more wood at this point. Look at this shit. It's so full. What the heck? Sometimes I wonder if I actually do have a low attention span.
We've all wasted money on something at some point in our lives. I know I'm guilty of that. I once spent $200 on a pocket trumpet that I never learned how to play, and then an additional like $150 on a theremin that I only tried to play a couple of times and never mastered. And these two items now just haunt my shelves in the closet. Big waste of money, and I do regret it. Of course, this is going to vary from person to person, but I can say with a high level of confidence you have not wasted as much money as Universal did for the rights to The Exorcist. 400 million clams in order to buy the rights for The Exorcist to make a trilogy out of it, and the first movie just dropped called Exorcist Believer. And I'm here to tell you after seeing it that this was the worst money ever spent. They blew their load with 400 mil and had nothing left over for writers, so they really relied on ChatGPT to scrap something together. This is laughable. This movie did not make me a believer in the future of this franchise. It made me a believer in true evil in Hollywood to allow this type of fucking terrible blemish to exist. This film is insulting to the legacy of The Exorcist. It is by far the most influential horror movie ever made, The Exorcist I'm speaking about, and to have this movie now coming out, even though I know the second and third Exorcist movies aren't exactly the best, this is so much worse. They could have spent $400 million for the rights to Jimmy Neutron and made a Hugh Neutron spin-off, and it probably would have been higher quality than this. And they had self-reflection on like the importance here of what they were making. Jason Blum of Blumhouse, who was a producer on this film, even said that it's the riskiest movie he's ever made. Just because it's so expensive, usually the bar to success on everything we do is very low. For The Exorcist, it's high. That's an understatement. It's extremely high. And man, did it fall flat on its fucking face. Now let's dive in. I'd like to explain why I think this movie's so bad and perhaps the biggest waste of money I've ever seen from a Hollywood gamble. So, I'll go ahead and tell you there's two compliments I can give this movie. I'll start off with the good here before getting you with the knuckle sandwich with the bad. The good. It has an interesting premise. It has a couple of interesting ideas. And best of all, it's not that long, so it ends pretty quickly. That's, of course, relatively speaking, it's about 2 hours long, but by modern movie standards, that's pretty quick these days. Everything wants to be like 2.5, 3 hours all of a sudden, so at least this is refreshing that it's only 2. Those are the only compliments I give it, and one of them is just that it ends, so you can leave and forget that you ever watched it. The biggest sin this movie commits, though, is being a fucking snooze fest. It is just unforgivably boring. If I didn't drink some gamer subs before going to the theater, I probably would have fallen asleep there trying to stay awake through this one. So I'm going to shout out Gamer Subs, because big W from Gamer Subs here. I had some titty milk, which is one of their flavors, before going. I know if I just say titty milk cold turkey like that, you won't know what I'm talking about. It's not real breast milk, that's just one of the flavors Gamer Subs offers, and it's my personal favorite one. I highly recommend Gamer Subs. I fucking love it. If you want to get some free samples, you can click the link in the description below. It's completely free, not even a shipping cost. Gamer Subs will just send out a bunch of samples for you to try, and you will most likely enjoy them. And yeah, if you also just want to use my code, it's code MOIST at gamersubs.gg in order to get a discount on any of the items you might want to purchase. So, big thanks to Gamersubs. I am going to be getting into spoilers here, so this is
There's actually, now that I think of it, one guy that I think deserves more than what he's getting right now. And it's...
We've all wasted money on...
Which is this one.
As bad as I...
This is Shyman Davis. Video he made 3 weeks ago. And he hits some really good points on some stuff a lot of people, even people I know with, struggle. So, we'll go over it.
I hate to admit it. I think being alone may just be the answer for many of the problems that we face. There's a lot of toxic relationships, friendships, and just things that's been going on, and I think it's best just to separate yourself from it, or at least it's been helping me. A lot of people come into our life and they're only there for transactional reasons. They want something from you, or they like the ability that they can do something to you or get something from you. And when that doesn't occur, they vanish, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We do what we do to survive, right? But I don't like it. And it's not something that I want to be a part of. Friendships and genuine bonds are rare these days because of those reasons. If somebody cannot get what they want from you, then they don't want anything to do with you. But when you give them what they want, they pose as if they are for you. They support you in everything you do. They agree with everything you say until they don't get what they want. And I don't think that's right. It's one thing if you know that and you allow that and you're okay with that. But a lot of people don't realize that. So I want to bring some awareness to it. A lot of us have friends, or we have friends that like to pick on us, or we've seen it. You're in a friend group and there's always somebody that always get picked on. And usually that person that gets picked on never says anything or never stands up for themselves because they don't want to be lonely. They much rather go through bullying and torment so that they don't have to go out there and find new friends, or they don't have to spend time alone. It's much more comfortable to be tortured than to be alone, which is insane. We also have friends that put us down. Everything we do, everything we want to do when it comes to growth and advancement, they laugh at us or they put us down. Oh, you don't need to do that. Oh, you crazy. That's crazy. Ha ha ha. You'll never do that. Right? Some of them aren't so direct, but it's all the same energy. It's all the same. But instead of you finding a new friend group or branching off and being by yourself, you stay there because it's much more easier to go through torture than to be alone. We also have friends or people we're connected with that are there for monetary reasons, whether it's money or some form of compensation. You don't speak to them for 3 months, or they don't speak to you in 3 months. The first time you have a conversation, hey bro, I was wondering if I could get this. Or hey bro, I just need a little bit of this. And it's like, damn. You ain't asked me how I was doing, you ain't asked me what was going on in my life. It's all about take, but you never give. And some people do give, but it's just to set up the take. Hey, I'm gonna give you $20 so I can ask for $200 next week. Hey, I'm gonna give you $200 so I can ask for $1,000 in a month. And people really have these plans. If you think I'm playing, go look it up for yourself. Analyze your friends. Do a few tests. Ask a few people. You'll see. Those are the type of people that we are around. And I'm not saying everybody is around, chumps, but it's just, it is what it is. But when those people don't have that access to you, they turn on you. They don't want to talk to you. When you stop watering these dead plants, you'll realize that they're dead. But you have to put forth that motion. That's why I said the answer to just about everything in these days is loneliness, being alone. But you don't have to feel lonely while you're alone. You're always with yourself.
That's the biggest thing for a lot of people, and that's something even I'm still struggling with, is learning how to be by myself. Like this, all of this, if this video gets anywhere, just this recording, everything about this, getting past how my voice sounds on camera, that is like the biggest thing, is learning, one, how to be by yourself, and two, learning how to love yourself. And that's the point of me telling you, like, if this were to actually go online, because this is all very new to me, even though this is something I really want to do, it's harder for me to imagine me actually sitting behind a camera for hours on end, maybe talking to myself, even though I do that already. But he does make a lot of good points, even when I believe a lot of the video is just him explaining, like, part of his situation. At least that's what I got from it. I might be such a fucking dunce that I might not even catch the full meaning of what he's talking about. But I honestly think he deserves a lot more than 200,000. Because he points out the truth that not a lot of people want to face. And even if it's not a truth, it's still an obstacle to get around.
So, never by yourself. Y'all know I preach that from the beginning of time to the end. I always will. But it's just something that's been sticking with me, and I've been seeing it a lot in my own surroundings. And I'm very careful about the people I surround myself with. And I like to take care of people as much as I can. If I have it to give, it's yours. What's mine is yours. If I don't have it to give, then I don't have it to give. But I've literally taken weeks away from people. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out, have a little conversation, da-da-da-da. Next message, hey, can I borrow some money? Hey, can I get this? Hey, can I get that? Like I said, it's cool, right? If I don't have it, I'm not giving it. If I don't have
another thing that I wonder if he talks about, it could even be this video here. But, hell yeah, man, he's actually doing a lot of these. Good for him. And he's got his own merch brand. Good for him. But I completely lost the point that I was going to talk about, and I can't remember. So now we continue.
I have that extra energy to give, I'm not giving it. I've had people that I've spent time around and done many things for, took care of them. And then the moment that energy shifts and I notice that this has become a transactional relationship, and when I don't give a certain amount, when I see the energy shift, my energy starts to shift. Then they start to get worried. Oh, are you okay? Now you want to check on me. You seen my scars, you seen all the things that are going on. I'm vulnerable with people that I'm close to, but now when you see that your compensation is about to run out or maybe run thin, now you're concerned. You're concerned about me for your own sake. Strange, right? But those are the people that we surround ourselves with by choice. They're not forcing their ways into our life. We let them. That's why you have to take responsibility. That's why I said being lonely might be the answer. Solitude might be the answer for a lot of us to uncover a lot of truths. And I'm not telling you to diss your friends, but maybe go into a little period of solitude, you know, some solitary confinement. Just go away from people. Stop talking to people. Stop reaching out to people and see who's actually there for you. See which of those flowers are already.
Now, for me personally, I've tried to do this, and it's actually been a huge learning point in my life. The only downside is that, how do I say it? It's very heartbreaking or discerning, especially when it's people you've grown up with for a very long time, to find out that that one of your friends, one of the people you thought were your best buddy, old mate, is actually just kind of the guy that'll come over to your house whenever he needs something, or comes to you whenever he needs something, whenever he needs a ride. There's actually been people I've known where they would give his friends a ride to wherever they wanted without asking for any gas money or anything in return. And that person that was driving him everywhere crashed his car and totaled it. And as soon as he crashed his car, as soon as he lost that item that they could use, they stopped talking to him. And they just kind of left him in the dirt, which was very disheartening to see. And I've even had that happen. I spent the better half of 12, maybe even 13 years trying to make people I never actually knew try to make my life their life. And when I finally graduated from that school and got away from those people, to see how fast they all left and cut contacts the minute they didn't have to be in the same room, or the minute they could leave and didn't need anything else from anyone. But, like, I know I'm not the only one they cut ties with, but I feel like it could have been done better. And something I'm wondering is if I should turn this down a bit. Check 1, check 2, 3. Yup. Try there, because it was getting into the red. I'm still learning all this, and to be honest, to see this person, he's made a whole thing. Like, this is his whole thing, to just look into a camera and tell you how it is. Now, I don't know what this video is yet. I'll probably watch it another time. However, I do know one of the biggest things with learning from heartbreak and trauma is just finding your own way to get around it. There's a lot of people that'll do it different ways. But that'll be a conversation for another time, because we're still looking at this photo, or this video, and it's pretty obvious. I don't do this normally, because this is not scripted anyway. I didn't write any of this down. Hell, if you were watching the live stream, this was all maybe 2.5 hours, 2 hours later, after just sitting here and playing games and then switching over to reacting. Like, this is technically my first attempt onto, or I guess second attempt really, on trying to build a community in a way that I feel like I can, because one of the ways I tried to do it was through, that's my life, was through trying to do like animated cinematics. But the problem with these is, how did that get 98? That one was so bad. The problem with this is, there's a lot of shots and scenes that I wanted that I just couldn't do because it just didn't exist. So I was like, if I could start streaming or just learning how to 3D model and animate those models, then I could do it. I could build my own cinematic films and do something other than video game shit. And, like, from, where was it? I think Borderlands pre-sequel all the way down to where was it? Because even these ones were... So, yeah, this was my first PS4 edited video. And then I did a little bit more, because everything below this was all on my phone. And honestly, I should delete a lot of these. And funnily enough, this is like the one video that did well, which made me start thinking I should actually go into more music, but I am never really that confident in my ability to make or play music. Like, I have every tool to do so, but I just don't want to. And it sucks. Because I have this plan of what I want to do and how I want to do it. But I just can't get past that hurdle of putting myself out there and doing it. Because if I look at Shyman Davis, or hell, even Penguin Z0 or Moist Critical, these guys literally just put their face out there without a care in the world. And I can't do that. Because, I mean, look at me compared to him. I'm slouching back in my chair, my squeaky ass chair. Big old fucking jowls. I don't look like I should be talking to anyone. I look like I should be fucking kept in a room and locked up. Not for anything bad being done, but just with how much you would save the trouble of having somebody to look at or hear me talk, for example. Like, he is a really big inspiration for me. And I'm sure he gets a lot of people that are like, I've been inspired by Penguin Z0, which I know is a little weird. This is just a normal dude in a white t-shirt with long hair that has posters that I don't even know the reference to. And, like, there's so much to this guy that I don't know about yet. And yet I can't stop watching his videos. But for some reason, when I look at mine, I can't even look at my own video more than 5 seconds. Unless it's like one I animated together. Like if some of these that I animated together, I watch a handful of it through. The ones with like Tomb Raider no commentary, I couldn't even watch those. These ones I can't even watch them because I have my own voice in them. Like, there's so much I want to do, but I can't help but feel like I have so little time to do it. Like, I want to make a difference. I actually want to do something with my life, but I can't find the motivation to do it. Like, 157 videos. This man...
I was an extra.
Hold on. How long has he been on? He's been on here for 17 years. 17. My oldest video isn't even, I think, 5 years. Like, in 5,600 videos. That is honestly insane to me. The fucking number on that. Like, hold on, what about... We all know him, the man, the myth, the legend. How long has he been on YouTube? 12 years. 37 million subscribers. That is something I can only dream to do. And the impact he has, like, he knows that a lot of people listen to him on a very, I want to say, deep level. And that impact he can make is insane. Like, let me see if I can find the video again. No, stop it. These guys right here. Like, this video. These guys who genuinely just sit here talking and making a difference. That is remarkable to me. Like, I could go hours telling you the kind of difference each of these guys make. Bringing, I know he plays video games on most days, but he brings, like, knowledge or just attention to videos and drama and shit, that just all kinds of horrendous shit that is going on, like P. Diddy and the shit he did. I never knew who P. Diddy was until I watched this. And then, like, the scam that's killing cats, the Nikado Avocado, the mukbanger. And of course, a lot of these are really funny, just kind of like his own opinion on the Minecraft movie and just like all kinds of stuff. And you can only see I've barely touched the tip of the iceberg with this kind of stuff he does. Like, look, within the past week, let's do week, he has done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 videos. 13 videos. That's what, at least two videos a day? That's an insane amount of videos. What about Shyman? This is the only video I've seen of him. He does it every now and then, but, like, damn, I gotta watch this one. This was such, this phrase, I just wanted somebody to tell me that your life matters, that like, this guy helps people that are possibly too afraid to even go out on and talk in real person or in real life, or like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I might be getting it all backed up and mixed up and wrong, but like, it's just the difference these guys are making is amazing. And then look, I can't even compare myself to these guys. 8 months apart for 2 videos. And then these 2 were kind of back to back. Actually, all 3 of these were kind of back to back. And then before that, that was like a year apart. And then, like, my uploading is so batshit backwards, 'cause I want to make a difference, I just don't know how to convey that sort of message. Like 38 subscribers. Keep in mind, I have, let me see if I can pull up, maybe I shouldn't. But like, I'm sure I've lost a lot of subscribers. And like, I'm sure if I would have kept this up every day, by now I probably would have had an audience. By now I probably would have had all kinds of stuff. And like, compared to these guys, they just do it. Like, they just go for it. And look at, only 279 videos. When did this guy start? 2022. He started, what, 2 years ago? I think we are in September, right? Of course, now my phone doesn't want to show me the date. September 20th. 2 days from now, in 2 days, on, what is that, Sunday? On this Sunday, he will have made his 2-year mark on this platform. And he already almost has 500,000 subscribers. And I started October 2016. That's a long time, and I only have 38 subscribers and 157 videos. I have maybe 100 some odd videos less than him, and he's already done astounding stuff. And he's pulling a nice 50k views. But I mean, I'm getting off track at this point.
By choice. They're not forcing their ways into our life. We let them. That's why you have to take responsibility. That's why I said
that's not what I wanted to
being
do.
lonely might be the answer. Solitude might be the answer for a lot of us to uncover a lot of truths. And I'm not telling you to diss your friends, but maybe go into a little period of solitude. You know, some solitary confinement. Just go away from people. Stop talking to people. Stop reaching out to people and see who's actually there for you. See which of those flowers are already dead. Stop watering dead plants. You really need to take time and analyze the people that you're around. Analyze the people that you continue to hang around and want to continue to be around. Because they will make up your future in some way, shape, or form. Some way. Somebody's always going to be there to use you. Somebody's always going to be there to drag you down.
Like, it's... I don't want to watch too much of the video while recording, because then people will probably get mad at me for essentially re-uploading his video, which that's not what I want to do. The whole purpose of this was just to bring awareness to, like, this guy. He's helping a lot, and I feel like he deserves more than what he's gotten.
If you feel like your life is in a perpetual dump and things are just going on and on and on, and there's much more bad in your life than good, start to analyze the things around you, including you. You can be a nuisance to your own life. If you didn't realize, the whole point of this video is for you to realize, for you to be aware, for you to take action. Because if you know all these things and you continue to go down these same cycles, it's nobody's fault but yours.
I wish I had this in high school. I wish I had this kind of guy laying this out for me in high school and just throughout my life. I would have become so much more of a better person if I had fully taken control of my own life, and instead of making other people's lives my life, I actually spent that time discovering myself. Because now I'm drifting with no purpose. And that's all I'm gonna show with him. I'll leave a link to his channel, because he deserves a lot of love. I think more than what he's getting now. So, there's so much I want to say, but so little words to be able to actually describe these few people. Like, I can't help but look at what I've done and think of all the people that could have or was probably there to support me, and I never knew it, and I pretty much let them down. And by no means am I going to be a professional by any means. I mean, look at this, I'm in a closet, but, you know, maybe one day I can be like one of these guys.
We've always...
Like... Because that's the biggest thing with this generation. We don't have a world war or a Great Depression or anything to get around to overcome. Like, this video alone right here speaks numbers.
Hey guys, I'm currently in New York for the Creators Summit, and I always love this event because it's an opportunity for me to talk to a bunch of other creators that I don't normally get to talk to. And I think a common theme during this one is that we're all starting to realize that we're human. I mean, it's common knowledge that YouTubers try to compete.
And that's the better thing. At the end of the day, behind every person that you see here is human. They each have their own lives, their own backgrounds, and despite all that, they come here. And at this point now, I'm just ranting on. This is mumbo jumbo, honestly. This is not needed. But I don't care, because this is something that I feel like needs to be said, and not a lot of people are acknowledging that we're in trouble. All of us are. Not just YouTubers, not just this generation, but everybody. Because everything and everyone is going to be full of so much hate. And no matter how much I try, or any of these guys try, there will always be hate in the world. But you know what? I'll be damned if I just don't do anything about that. Because it never stop these guys from bringing attention to media or problems that the news will never to cover, to helping with generational trauma and problems, to literally raising a generation. I have grown up watching this man play video games and grow. This man, and then I don't have the Van Us ones on here, but like, in a generation full of most kids that didn't get a lot of what they needed from their parents, they got from this, is what I've grasped from it. And I guess you could say that's partially true for me, but honestly, with the situation with parents, for me anyways, is minuscule compared to having your heart ripped apart, put back together before you can even conjure up a thought, and then blaming yourself for every bad thing. It is, in the grand scheme of things, it could be worse. And at this point, I think I've lost the plot completely. But that's alright. Because at this point, it doesn't matter, I suppose. It just, I think he put it best. Right here.
Fade into darkness. Like, I don't care. I don't care if people hate my stuff, my content. Like, I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of disappointing you guys.
We all have...
That right there. That, to me, speaks volumes. I don't know about other people, but to me, I don't care about failure. I mean, quite literally, I'm still here. And this whole channel can be considered a failure. But I refuse to leave this world eventually knowing that I could have done something with this and didn't. So I don't know what else to say other than I like to think I got my point across. So with that being said, good morning, good afternoon, and have a good night. And I will see you all later.